Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. We're gonna check that mic every single time so I don't look like a fool. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer, and I am not playing around. You know, today I decided, hey, I'm cutting out the fat, right? I'm cutting out the energies that are sucking out of my life. If you know people in your life that aren't giving back, aren't doing much for you, cut them off, man. Cut them off. Like, some of them you may have known for 20 years, but just because you grew up near them or something. If you can ask yourself, what, like, if you ask yourself, what have you done for those people? And you can go through a little bit of a list, and then you ask yourself, what have they done for you? And it's not about selfishness, but like, have they really done anything for you? If they've done nothing for you, cut them off, man. Cut them off. All right, anyway. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. This isn't therapy, but having the right people in your life will make you a better trader, in my opinion, because you'll feel better about life and you'll move forward and you have a good team, good energy, good group. And that's why you're here with me, the Crypto Lifer, every single day. So I appreciate you guys as we jump on in to the Bitcoin weekly candle close. Let's get it in. We'll take a look at the stream, please. I like the likes to match the watches. If you're watching this and you consider yourself a true lifer, someone who considers themselves to be a crypto lifer, please hit that like button, man. Show respect. If not for me, for my wife and kid, because hey, they live off me and this is my hustle every single day. I'm here on YouTube daily. All right. I shaved today, got clean cut, took a shower, got ready for the live. Feeling good, feeling strong, feeling bisexual. You know what I'm saying? Bisexual, get it? I made that one up right now. I never said that before. Interesting. Shout out to everyone here. Italy won. Shout out to Italy winning. Shout out to my Italian peoples out there. It was a close game, though, 1-1. Had to go to penalty shots, so you got to give both teams respect, England and Italy. One of the biggest games in the world. Everyone was watching it, and appreciate you guys. Shout out to Italy for winning. Much respect. Thank you, Liver. Shout out to Alget. AI Get Some. Shout out to Sebastian. Shout out to Wook Chewy. Shout out to Kiki Lau. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate you guys more than you would ever know if you come here. Shout out to Crypto Greg, my dude, man. Appreciate you, Greg. When you're around, I feel comfortable, Greg. I'm like, there's my dude, man. There's my dude. Okay, let's move forward. Let me get into the Bitcoin weekly candle close like we do every single day. And honestly, things are starting to move. It's kind of a green Sunday night. It's the first time we had a weekend. Everyone gets worried for these weekends. Right off the bat, look, my work just comes at you. Wing is in a cup and handle. Look for that to blast off. Probably 600% gains out of Wing. I mean, 600% gains, baby. That could start happening. This bull run starts to take a run, and we go right back into fast mode. I'm telling you right now, you never know. You never know. Be ready. All right? Isaiah on the stock market. Overstock, right? We talked about the overstock call. Getting it in. It's starting to break on out. Only a matter of time. Watch overstock on the... I see it going up 110%, 117% gains for overstock. So look out for that, for overstock. Now let's get into the Bitcoin weekly candle close. And every time we look closely, we're going to take a look at the call for earlier today, too. I gave you a call earlier today on Bitcoin. And if you take my call, you'd be up very, very nicely. How many calls go well for you guys in the Patreon group? How many times, I mean, if you just joined the Patreon, literally my new Patreon's been here for a week. We've dominated the calls yet again, and I do lose trades. I love to say it out loud. I do lose trades, but I mean, look at this, bro. We're banging on them. This is a tiny little scalp on the 4-hour, doing very, very well. How do we know? How do we do this? Well, we're pattern traders, and we're really good at finding our patterns, guys. We're really good at it. The idea was to open here, stop loss below, right? This wick, which is a 2.3% to gain 7.9. That's a beautiful risk-to-reward ratio. And we want to see if we can get above the 200-day moving average here on the 4-hour. So far, so good. We broke above $34,000. I told you that was a big deal. We needed to break above it and hold above it. We don't hold above it, though. 4-hour is suggesting that we take a bit of a dump. So right now, so far, just a rejection from 34,600. If we can't hold above 34,000, likely we break back into the pattern, stay bullish, and then this could definitely break down as a possible descending triangle. So we'll see what happens. We're going to take a look at the weekly candle close right now, and we'll show what's going on for Bitcoin's weekly candle close. Shout out to Mr. Smurfington. Shout out to everyone here on the spot. Appreciate you guys. So Here is Bitcoin's weekly candle right here. We're going to zoom in on it real big, nice and big. We make it the focus for tonight. Tonight is Bitcoin's weekly candle close. We do go over altcoins and all that fun stuff, but we spend a good amount of time on Bitcoin and the weekly close, and we see what happened, where it went. We talk about the percentages, and we just, we get ready for the week ahead, because this is going to really propel us into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the weekly candle close is that important every single Sunday night. I hope you do it. If you weren't doing this with me, I hope you do it by yourself. But that's another thing about my channel, is teaching you guys basically proper trading etiquette. What do you got to do? You got to go over the weekly candle close every Sunday night if you are a Bitcoin crypto trader. Just something you got to do, right? So, all eyes on the Bitcoin weekly. Huge wick. So, beautiful wick. That's really what I like to see. All these wicks show us that the buy pressure, buy pressure, buy pressure, buy pressure, buy pressure, buy pressure. I mean, look at the last time we had wick buy pressure like this. It was right before a massive move to the upside. It's very rare that you would have wicks like that and a massive move to the downside, honestly. And a lot of people were getting ready for a short. And I'm telling you, I was ready for a short, and I'm still ready for a short. I'll know exactly what to do when it's time to short. I'll show you the levels to watch. We'll go in. But right now, we're just looking at the weekly candle close, right? And so far, so good for the big jump up. Look, kind of came to the 50-day, didn't really touch it there, came close again, bounced away from it. Can't say that was a 50 bounce, but hey, it's close enough. Now, let's hover on the candle right here. You see O, H, L, and C up in the left corner. When you go on any single candle, that's going to give you that information. So we're going to go here. The open was 35,288. The high was 35,293. The low was 32,077. And the candle close was at 34. Oh, let me get this white line out of there. And the candle closed at $34,258 just in time. Just in time. All right. So look, we have strong weekly support. We have ranges of support. Let's show you where the ranges are, what's going down. So right here, we have ranges of support. Right here, like so. Bam. Ranges of support, right there. Drop, drop. We came back to this area. Drop, 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 drop. Bounce off this area. Beautiful so far, holding a strong support region, right? We have another strong area here where we are at, where this candle happened to close. 34K, right? And we're kind of playing games with a doji here now. We've got resistance on the weekly at 35,850, okay? And a little bit here at 35,350. Yep. Then we have a bit of resistance here at 38,200, 38,996, 60K, another little range area here. Bam, and right there. Okay. So these are the levels to watch on the weekly candles, right? The weekly idea. And then we got this area here, which is about 26K, where two candles may or may not have closed. Right there. Two candles kind of closed. We don't got anything else. I mean, the next support region really is hard support is 12K. Somewhat good support is at, 18, 19, 20K, right in this area here. We will see. We will see. But so far, bouncing off of the 50-day moving average, very, very important, right? Okay. And look what we see here. Hold on one second. I was about to say, I see like two weeklies. There we go. So look, and all is well on these oscillators. Another thing that I keep talking about, and I might as well bring it up again, as I moved that accidentally, is that we have swing up to swing up, right? From this candle to this candle is an uptrend. Okay, when we take the same area on the RSI, it's a downtrend. That is hidden bullish divergence. Tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. I have long hidden bullish many, many times in my life. And I'm talking big longs, like 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand on a long. I put my whole, I've put in a substantial chunk down, and it has played out very, very well. So, in my past, I have put a lot of weight on this idea playing up to the upside. We are so very oversold on the weekly time frame. I kept telling everyone for the last month that Bitcoin below 35K, 40K, 20K, anywhere between, if it did go to 15, but 20K to 30K, 35K, that area, it's a macro steal. What I mean macro steal is you got to zoom out and look at Bitcoin in its entirety. When you see that it just in the macro sense of the place, that Bitcoin really just, and when macro means looking at it on a big time frame, zooming out and not getting worried by the small things. So look, very oversold right there, very oversold right there, very oversold right there, very 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 times we've been oversold on the 1 week candle. So telling me that that's probably the best time to buy Bitcoin right now. Also the Puell indicator, right? This Puell indicator. The Puell indicator, the Puell multiple, that's what it is. Indicator overview. We take a look at the Puell multiple, and it shows you that Bitcoin has a huge pump whenever the Puell multiple gets low above this line. This is a hash rate low, right? Daily coin issuance versus the daily coin issuance in USD, okay, with the MA360. Now, the indicator overview. This metric looks at the supply side of Bitcoin's economy, Bitcoin miners and their revenue. It explores market cycles for a mining revenue perspective. Bitcoin miners are sometimes referred to as compulsionary sellers due to their need to cover fixed costs of mining hardware in a market where price is extremely volatile. The revenue they generate can therefore influence price over time. The Puell multiple is calculated by dividing the daily issuance value of Bitcoins in USD by the 365-day moving average of the daily issuance value. How can it be used? Well, there are periods of time when the value of Bitcoin being mined and entering the ecosystem is too great or too little relative to the historic norms. Understanding those periods of time can be beneficial to a strategic Bitcoin investor. The chart above highlights periods where the value of Bitcoin issued on a daily basis has historically been extremely low, the Puell multiple entering the green box, which produce outside returns for Bitcoin investors who bought Bitcoin here. See, outsized returns, sorry. It also shows periods where the daily issuance value is extremely high, the Puell multiple, providing advantageous profit taking for Bitcoin investors who sold here. So when the Puell multiple was this high, time to get out. You nailed this top here at about, $60, $50 Bitcoin. Another top here would have nailed it, right? Bam. The Puell multiple was up here again, would have hit it. Here we were pretty high. We didn't get in, but we got very hot. This multiple was high. That was the top. Now we're getting to the low again. Now it has gone lower, so it doesn't mean it's the lowest low, but we're pretty close to a low the way you look at it. Technically, we kind of entered the space there and then dropped even more. The Puell multiple is showing you that this is one of the best times to buy Bitcoin in history. You only had 1, 2, 3, 4, really 5 times to buy Bitcoin since 2012. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Literally, in Bitcoin's life cycle, you've had 5 times. This is telling you Bitcoin is extremely young. Like, it is basically low. It's low. That would be me buying $2,000 worth of Bitcoin right now on the live stream. Yes, $2,000 worth of BTC. It is what it is, baby. I'm just going to continuously to add to my bag. I got so much more Bitcoin than I ever thought I would have because 60K was 1 Bitcoin. Now, 2 Bitcoins. So if you got 30K, that's a whole Bitcoin now. And before it was just a half a Bitcoin. I mean, when Bitcoin's going to go over $1 million in the next 5-6 years, I think by 2030, $5 million, $10 million a coin, easy by 2030. So that's a difference between maybe 2.5 on the low and $5 million on the big time. So they just made me $5 million by crashing this market back down. Thank you so much, market makers. Appreciate you guys. Smart money watching you. I'm watching you guys. Appreciate you very much. Thank you very, very much. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on. And 93 people watching, 40 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Hola, gang. Shout out to everyone here. Booyah, booyah, booyah. Shout out to Dacious Tim. Shout out to Love Learning. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. All right. Follow me on TikTok, right? What is the TikTok, Dacious Tim? You got to send me the link, man. You probably did, too. Let me check. I got to get it in the description here, inside of the description. Bake BNB moving, hitting 200 MA and resistance. Another great lifer call. Look at that. Bake BNB moving. Another great lifer call, man. Nailed it, man. We nailed it. Shout out to all my people and my Patreons, man. We gave a lot of calls the last few days. I tried to be really, really precise with them. Like, I gave 5 calls, and I'm trying to make sure all 5 hit pretty well. So, CryptoTimeTraveler. But don't we got to make it Crypto Lifer, though? Like, it's got to be all the same. Crypto Lifer across the board, right? I don't know. We'll talk about it later, but I'm a branding OCD dude. Here's the TikTok, though. So we do have a TikTok running. My man Tenacious Tim's running it. I hate having OCD, but I have bad OCD. Look at this. They're running multiple videos for me, man. Killing it. Look at that. Entry 32K. Technical analysis. The real reason Bitcoin dumped. Technical analysis, trading, education. Daily streams. You're the man, dude.
Cryptocurrency.
We're going to take a look at... You're doing it, dude. You're doing them. Look at that. 442 views, 1582 views, 1,200 views, 2,700 views on TikTok. Tenacious Tim, dude. Freaking killing it, dude. Amazing, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Look, 8,000, 18,000 likes, 841. So we're on TikTok with the Crypto Time Traveler. Good evening, Sam. Look at GRT. It's been a dog for a while. Maybe looking alive again. Thanks. I see some better dogs, though. Way better dogs, Crypto Greg. We got way better dogs for you. GRT's cool. I still own a huge bag of it. It took me down. I put my stimulus in it at like $1. I did. I got that $2,000 stimulus, threw it right in there at $1. GRT, really, I thought it was a beat down move. Just haven't changed it. Tenacious Tim, man, appreciate you so much, dude. Thank you very much for what you did. Looking really nice. Just 45 likes, clicks to I like Time Traveler too, though. Damn it. I wish I made my YouTube Crypto Time Traveler. Maybe we should change life for the Time Traveler. Thanks again, CL. Made some money on your last call. You're so much appreciated. Shout out to Juan Della Una, man. What did I miss? Whoa. Hey, Lifer, what's up, man? Any thoughts on WEX? I was never a fan of WEX. I got in and I got out in 2 seconds. I never really liked it. BTT, please. Lo resistente. Jose Lopez, can you check BTT? I would love to do it. If you could throw me a super chat, I'd really appreciate it, man. I don't like giving free calls. Throw me a super chat. $1.99 would be nice. $1. You don't have to be a lot. Think about it. If every time everyone threw me $1.99, it would just create a good aura, a good energy here in the group, man. And you don't get, why you want to... Free advice, man. I meant to watch it again, but it got flagged. You can still watch it again, though. You can watch it again. It's not flagged. You can watch it. Can you go over how to set up BLX on the curve that you did yesterday? That's something I would have to do in depth on a tutoring session or something. That's very in depth and kind of like some dark art there. So I don't. You could watch the video that I talk about it, but it's a little in depth. And honestly, it's like something, if I give it to you, you got to know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? Throw the life for some family pizza money. Crypto Greg comes through with the $20 every time he shows up. And you know what? He makes that money back almost, weekly off of the channel. So it's a give back to get type of relationship. Anyway, Shanna Linton for the $1.99 with the love. Shout out to you, Shanna. I appreciate all your direct messages to me too. You always have some awesome insight, and I appreciate you. I do. We need your beautiful tip glass. Oh man, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Lifer, give it to me raw. This dude. Jesus. Give and receive. 333. Tenacious Tim for the pizza. Shout out to TT, man. Tenacious Tim, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'm going to see you soon. We're going to meet in person, bro, because I'm going to be here. You're going to be here. We're definitely going to get together. I appreciate you, man. I'll see you not too long from now. It's going to be cool, man. A meeting of the minds, man. A meeting of the minds. I'm starting to meet my lifers one by one. The money is coming. Do your own research. Yo, shout out to the DYOR team, man. Appreciate you guys. They're going to send me some merch. They reached out to you today. They're going to send me a hoodie and a shirt, dude. So pretty cool to them, man. Appreciate them. They also sponsored me, threw me $250 worth of DYOR. So, hey, I like what they got going. Definitely a mastermind meeting. A meeting of the minds. Me and Tenacious Tim. Who knows what we'll think about in real person. Good to get that aura energy going, right? Our auras will collide, man. You all have an aura around you, a force field of energy. It's true. If you don't believe me, look it up. You have a resonance of energy that actually goes around your body. It actually does this. It goes around you like this. It creates what's called a... Because the universe is a toroid. I know you guys don't realize this, but that's why even stocks move like a toroid. Everyone thinks the Earth is a circle, but the Earth is really a toroid. Hold on. I can't even spell the name right, but... No. Toroid. See this right here? A turret. See, the Earth is kind of like this. See that? That's how energy moves through the universe. That's how energy moves around you. Once you start understanding the shape, you can kind of learn a lot more about who you are, what you're doing in this space. The torus in the universe. Past, present, and the future. You want to get to know this and understand the shape. All right? I'm putting you onto some really, really deep energy right here. Chakra energy. Yep. the torus in the universe, shaped like a donut with rings that are vertical and rings that are horizontal. The surface represents the fabric of space and time. The fabric is flexible, stretchable, and compressible. It can stretch like rubber band or compress like a snowball. It moves in a spiral whirlwind around the surface. To understand all factors at work, let us examine the factors at play, as well as the relationships they have. E equals mc squared, Einstein's theory. E is energy, m is matter, and c2 is the acceleration at the speed of light. The entire surface flows into two primary directions. Along the circular lines, both vertical and horizontal, two funnel shapes, one on top, one on the bottom. The top funnel of the fabric of space and time flows up and out like a fountain, and the bottom funnel is like a vacuum vortex that sucks everything in, as the geometry shows. Space-time is expanded to the maximum at the equator ring and has compressed to the minimum at the center point, the middle of the torus. The horizontal latitude rings represent time, and the vertical longitude rings represent space. The movement is the action in time. The matter exists within the fabric of space and time, and energy is the driving force that causes motion. This motion creates time. The order is energy, time, space, and matter. All right? Can you take a look at ADA and EQZ, bro? I want to check my TA. Shout out to Madden Fan. Knowledge dropped like apples on our brain. All things shaped in the image of our energy, our maker. All day long. XRP logo. There you go. Yeah, Synthetix, right? You got to put that Hyundai to work. You got to put that Hyundai to work. How do you know I got a Hyundai? Jesus. Did I talk about it? Did I talk about my Hyundai one day? Dude, I got a Santa Fe, and I absolutely love it. I even like the name Santa Fe. Reminds me of Santa Claus, but, I mean, Santa Fe, New Mexico always reminds me of beautiful pastel colors, like ancient Native American stories and pastimes, right? Check out API 3, staked and launched. Good evening. Shout out to Across Canada, Dr. Lifer of Astrophysics and Crypto. New channel name, Crypto Physicist. Shout out to Alex L. Appreciate you, Alex. Thank you for doing what you did, getting everyone into that KuCoin share. You ran, you know what? I never whitelisted myself. You know that? I got lazy today and I never did it. Bumbaclot. I don't do everything. I do so many things. Some things I just don't do. Knowledge drop. Look at the apples on our brain. Yeah. Whoa. We just had a watch pump. Just one click and we'll match Lifer's likes. Thanks for the 64 likes, man. Shout out to everyone. 109 people watching, 66 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watches? It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Shout out to all the super chat. Shout out to all the love, man. I appreciate each and every one of you showing up today. We're going to take a look at ADA and EQZ for sure. We're going to take a look at pizza. Tenacious Tim Pizza, the pizza coin. Where is that coin? Nah, I'm just messing with you, Tim. And let's take a look at GRT right off the bat. And then we'll get back into Bitcoin on the weekly candle close. But so I showed you Bitcoin really just, it's got to hold 34K. It's got to, man. If it doesn't hold 34K, it looks like it's definitely coming to test 33,000. I mean, it's a very, very, very hard line in the sand there. And if it breaks 33,000 on the weekly time frame, come back to 32. It breaks 32K. The weekly says there's really nothing. There's really nothing until we go to basically the bottom wick. Like these wicks at 28, and then this middle area here at 26K. I don't see it happening. I tentatively called the bottom about 2 weeks ago, around 32.5 when I bought in. I'll show you the trade. When I made a substantial buy back into Bitcoin, I had sold a lot of things, kind of kept them on the sidelines. When I made a substantial buy back into Bitcoin, that's when I decided that it was the move, right? Safe haven. Look at my coins here. Frontier gave you the call. Right? All the way up to 79. Beautiful call on Frontier. If you took my front call, congratulations. Another beautiful call. All right? Safe Haven booming. I own Safe Haven up 55% today. Not bad. Synthetix doing its thing. We looked at that call. Constellation DAG just continues to rip. Syscoin back up in the game, making a bit of a move. Populous, an old coin from back in the day. GoChain. KuCoin shares back up to $14 and moving. You know that thing was a steal at $8 and continuing to move to the upside. Gave you a KuCoin shares call. We talked about it many, many times. Talked about how they're starting their mainnet. We went over it on Monday when the week began. It was like the first thing we started the week with was the KuCoin shares call. So, guys, we're keeping you up to speed with the news, keeping you up to speed with what's happening, and doing our best. And I know I'm not perfect, and I'm sure I miss things, but I really put in the effort to do the best for you. Try to find as much information as I can about cryptocurrency every single day, every single hour, and give it to you guys so, you know, you can benefit from becoming a Patreon, joining my group, and just being an awesome crypto lifer. Shout out to Buck Nasty up in the spot. Thank you again. See, I made some money on your last call. You're so very much Appreciate it, man. That makes me so happy to hear people making money off my calls, man. Mitchell the Wise as well. I love my lifers. ISIS. Adjust a little. I love my lifer fam, man. Y'all are a real treat. Shout out to Mitchell Gring. Facts, man. KuCoin shares made my Patreon 10x. Thanks. KuCoin made my Patreon 10x, man. Why is everything so off center? Oh my God. So check it out. Matt Turner has an issue with it being off center. Oh my God. Because we look at the weekly candle close. That's why. And all that matters today is this big candle. I like to make it as big as my face. I really do. Like, and I like to kiss it and touch it. So like, here, I'm going to kiss the weekly candle like I do every time. I make love to it. I'm a madman. No, that's the weekly candle close, man. Is it still off center for you? Is it still off center for you? The sound of a madman. The sound of a madman. Shout out to Super Kitty. Shout out to every one of you out in the live stream. You'll never see someone as wacky as me. I'm a whack face. All right. Let's get serious, though. Let's get serious. I showed you the weekly candles. Let's go to the daily. Now, when I saw the daily MACD, it said, hey, I kind of want to do a flip. And I saw this turn. Once I saw the turn, I said, that means something's brewing for us right now. So let's take a look at the daily channel. Let's see what's going on. Looks like a move is coming for Bitcoin. I'm the same way in real life, Sam. Mitchell Grant, you gotta be, bro. If you can't laugh at yourself, if you can't swing a ling, if you can't just be free, then you gotta let go, man. Like, if you're always trying to be someone for someone else, if you're always trying to hide behind some persona, if you think you need to be something, just be yourself, man. And you know what? You're unique. My channel's cool. My channel blew up because I'm unique, right? It's unique. We're all, no one is the same. Nobody, even identical twins are not the same, right? So be who God made you to be, a different, amazing individual. But look, this is running out of room in my opinion. Getting tight, pointing to the upside on the daily time frame. Look at the 4 hour is a little high. So the 4 hour tells me no. Bitcoin's going to have to come back down here. But we're seeing some momentum in the daily time frame. So I wouldn't open a Bitcoin trade at the moment. I really wouldn't. Unless we do a triple top, something crazy could happen. We're seeing some movement, but 31.9, it's sad. It's saying that, you know what? Bitcoin's going to have to come back down. It's going to. At least even wick down to 32.9 or test the top and then boom, and then break on out. So we're looking for the 4 hour to reset or go sideways. We're going to watch this. If we can bust up and then go sideways, it's going to be amazing. Greetings down under at Mark Webb. Hello from Australia, Gold Coast. Shout out to the Gold Coast, man. Beautiful, beautiful place to live. Shout out to us on the Gold Coast, baby. Let's start on a picture of the Gold Coast for you. You guys can really, really bring it in there. You can see how great my typing is there. Hey, brother, hope you had a good weekend. A moment of silence for my SDX trade last night. I thought I put a stop loss, but apparently not. Damn, man. Come on, man. How could you think you put a stop loss? Like, dude, that's why you have a trader diary. Look at my trader diary. Number one, I write what I'm going to do the night before every night. So tonight I'm going to write what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. If you're not writing what you're getting done tomorrow, the night before you go to bed, disservice to yourself. It's a mark of every single successful person, every multi-millionaire, anyone who's really accomplished anything great in life. They write down what they're going to do the night before. Now, you may not do every single thing, but you'll wake up in the morning with a plan ready to go, Stan. So I'm just telling you, man, first thing I do, and then my trading diary, right? I write down the trade. Look. It's good to get a book, too. Something you can write and something you can feel, something you can taste and touch. Like, I can taste this book. It tastes good to me. You know, I can eat these pages. If I need to eat them, I can eat these. You see what I'm saying? So, look, trades. I was in at 10.2, made 318, Bitcoin up, tight stop loss, right? 10.2, mana scalp, right? 10.2, and I want to deploy I'm trying to get this 10 grand to 16 grand, That's the initial move, and then we'll go from there, right? So, and, you know, and you just you got to write down your trades, man. When you went in, write down the stop loss, write down the risk. I'm risking this much to get that. Ali, had you made a trading journal, then you would have had to write down your stop loss. You would have made sure that you had one. Please get a tutoring session, Ali, if you haven't. I thought I tutored you already, though, but maybe not. There's some other Ali Abdullahs, but I remember, I'm pretty sure I tutored you, but if not, and maybe you need a refresher, bro, because for the $100, you may have saved whatever you lost in STX not putting a stop loss, right? So I know people don't have a lot. I might have only $1,000 in a $100 tutoring session, but that's an investment in yourself. You're not spending that money. You're not. You're going to keep the knowledge that you paid for the rest of your life. So you're not losing the $100. You're gaining knowledge that gets stored in your brain that you get to keep with you for the rest of your life. I also give you physical things that I've created. I give you a PowerPoint presentation that took me years to create. And honestly, I should charge way more than $100 for it. I really do, but whatever, man. It is what it is. I'm not money hungry. No, it wasn't me. I hadn't done a tutoring session. Plan to sign up soon, though. You should do it, man. It would have saved you the money, right, from that. If you plan to fail, then your plan... If you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. Kirby, Satoshi needs a new pair of shoes. I feel you, Cisco. Let's roll that dice, baby. Let's get it moving. My future wife is Adele. She's a sweetheart. She lost a lot of weight, too, man. She looks beautiful now. She looked beautiful before, but it's pretty cool to see. I love when I see someone lose some weight, right? Look at the Gold Coast, though. Beautiful place to live, man. Australia's Gold Coast, bro. You guys are living the life out there, huh? Wow. My uncle is in Bondi Beach. He's lived there for 40 years, maybe even longer than that. He's like 79 years old, and he's been there since he was probably in his 40s. So, yeah, 38 years my uncle's been out there. Since I was a kid, he moved out. He's been there ever since. Okay, so let's look at the 1 hour. If the 1 hour's got room to go, 1 hour's coming down. But you know what? So far, so good. It didn't come down enough. So, I like this. Let's see. I think it comes down, it breaks back into the pattern a little bit, touches the 21, but then the 1 hour is going to be ready to rock. So I would open up a Bitcoin trade, but it looks like it's going to, might tire you out. Just watch the stochastic. When it comes down here, it could double bottom, or it could start making it up. But watch it down here. I would like to see what Bitcoin does. Comes, bounces again. It's interesting. I'm feeling some bullish sentiment. I can't explain, you know, I know you're not supposed to go on feelings, and I don't trade feelings. I trade the chart. But I do trade sentiment. I can feel how people are feeling outside around the markets. There's this different feeling tonight. An interesting feelings out here. Hey boss, do you see a retest back to 33K for BTC? I said that at the beginning of the live stream. Based on the 4 hour, it's possible. Yes, based on the 4 hour. We'll see how high the 1 hour can get us when it resets. So here's the deal: the 1 hour is going to come down and reset. We got to see where we're going to come down. So you got to look at the levels. Right there, we got heavy strength, 34.1. Maybe we can go sideways there and never break. Okay, then you see we're going to have the 200-day moving average moving through. A lot of times that where price will try to bounce. Goes below again, goes below a little bit, then it will bounce and be gone. I mean, that's usually how it works out, especially when we see the moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern. 50-day crossing again, right? LOL, I'm 80% feelings, 20% life or calls. Yeah, you got to be the other way around. Australia is good minus the communism. There you go, man. Australia is on the bucket list for sure. Facts, but she has been beautiful. Yeah, going out to eat at a restaurant, you lose every time. It's pretty true, yeah. Nah, it wasn't me. I haven't done it yet. So, that's not true. There's a restaurant right near my house. The guy was a chef at the Four Seasons. He closes at 2 p.m. He's open at like 6, and he just does breakfast every day, and he does such a damn good job at breakfast. 45 likes to match the Watcher fam. Thanks for the 122 people watching. Shout out to Love Learning, calling out those likes, calling out those watchers. Appreciate my mods. Everyone kicking it. Appreciate all the super chats. Thank you guys for coming on in. Thank you for the energy. Thank you for the vibes. Without your vibes, I got no vibes. So right now, you could open a short. Technically, a little mini short, though. I mean, I wouldn't make it too big. 7 minute coming to the downside as well. So let's watch these play out. So let's map out the 7 minute here. This is going to kind of give us an idea of what will happen on the 1 hour. It really will. It'll be like a foreshadowing of sorts. So we're going sideways. Another low should be kicking in here. Look, low, higher low. Very unlikely we usually go up, and then make a lower low on the RSI. Usually I see us turning soon. This could become a scalp here on the 7 minute. So we'll take a look at this. We'll keep our radar on there. But I think we see a 7 minute scalp. You guys know I love my 7 minute scalps. I've been trading the 7-minute many times. MACD was about to have a cross. Look, stochastic flipped on you. The stochastics will teach you what's happening with the MACD, all right? No hidden divergence yet, nothing really crazy. A little bit of divergence there. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. So far, we also have some divergence forming on the 7-minute. Look, we have swing down to swing down, kind of like this. When I look at this, it's kind of flat. Nah, not really. Yeah, slight divergence, not fully. I'm not going to really call that divergence. It's a little off. Okay. Solve on KuCoin, solve.care has only been this cheap 3 times, and it's a 3-year lifetime. This coin explodes often after these gaps. Let's check it out. What a good idea. Do you farm gum on PancakeSwap? No, I do not. Shout out to Action Camera. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. I'm 80% feeling, 20% lever calls. Australia is gold. Interesting. I'm on my live right now. No, you don't get to come on. Let me say no more. Sorry. Side. I don't want you swallowing it though. We'll spit it out in the sink. Don't swallow. I saw you swallow. Try not to swallow. All right, don't. You're smart. Everrise is doing big things, guys. If you haven't, go check it out. Everrise, Mitchell Grang, shout out to you, man. Yeah, we're in Everrise. Everyone's got a piece. My whole crew's in it. We're going to ride out on it. I'm not giving up on it yet. We're going to ride on out. So it's a completely green day. My entire portfolio is green. Not one coin is not green in my portfolio. Look at that. Every single thing is green. Green Bitcoin, green. Green machine. All right. APR dropped huge. What do you do in this case? The APR action camera. What do you mean? I mean, the APR only starts small. You learned your lesson. That's what happens. You learn that these farms aren't all what they were kind of cracked out to be. And, you know, you took a hit. The APR dropped like huge, yeah. Green mean machine. LOL. Oh, where's my green juice? Summer, can you bring me my green juice? Okay. So, I'm just trying to finish Bitcoin for us on Bitcoin's weekly candle close, and then we can move on. But so far, so good. I see this potentially a place to get in. 7-minute, I think, is done. So here's the deal right here. Long position right here. Short, stop loss right here. So you're going to risk 0.3%, and there's actually a big target here. Look. So this candle's got a huge wick. Just turned to a green candle as well from a red candle right there. Okay, there's 1%. That's not bad. It's a 4-to-1 risk-reward ratio so far. If we get the measured move, it's 3% gains, and you're only risking 0.3%. It's basically an 8-to-1, 8.2 to 1 risk-reward ratio. Beautiful trade to take down for some leverage. I'd suggest at least 10x to 20x leverage on this trade. Only 1% of your portfolio, but take a shot at this 7-minute trade, or just spot trade the BTC up trade, right? An idea right there for the crew. So here's my idea for Bitcoin as far as where we're going tonight, later on today. Watch this 1 hour close. When it closes, when it comes down, when the 1 hour comes down here and resets, that's when I would enter the trade. All right. 4 hours basically overbought though. So then you would just ride the 1 hour up with a tighter stop loss, and don't try to be too greedy. And then I think we're going to reset again on the 4 hour and the 1 hour sometime tomorrow. So it looks like tomorrow's going to be a red day. I have to be honest, because think about it. 1 hour is going to come down. It looks like it's going to come down by 1 a.m. Then we're going to boom up. The coins are going to go up for for the afternoon in China. But while we're sleeping here in America, we're going to wake up at 8 a.m. By 9, 10 a.m., the 1 hour should be oversold again. Overbought and high again. And then so will the 4 hour. All right. And then they're going to have to reset. So it looks like tomorrow's going to be a bit of a red day from 11 to 7 at night till the 1 hour decides to kick back up again. So I'm projecting that idea. I basically play with these oscillators, and I kind of understand the time frames that they exist in, and I try to make an assumption of the time when these things will actually occur, right? So right now, no big trades. Wait out on the big trades. 4 hours extremely overbought. We're chilling out, right? Daily looks good though. Daily did a flip, and suggesting that there's some movement to the upside. The daily did a flip. Okay, had you just played the daily, you see what I'm saying? Just played the daily right when we decided to curve up, you don't have to go wait for the turn. But when we curved up, could have front run the curve up, bought in at the bottom of the pattern, right? This has a huge measured move up till about 8 or 19%. No worries. Thank you, sweetie. I don't know. We'll find it. You did find it, didn't you? I got one of those like $9 cold press drinks that like, but it's got cucumber, parsley, spinach, dandelion, kale, ginger, lemon, and celery in it. I used to work on a wheat grass farm. I'm telling you, drinking stuff like this will keep you young. I'll be 40 years old looking great. I'll be 50 years old looking great. I'm telling you right now. I'm planning to look great in my old age. I'm planning for it. I'm learning. I'm researching too what's good for collagen, what's good for the skin, what do you need. There's this there's something that's like a sweet potato out of China. It's a patata. It's not a patata. It's got a different name. But it's really good for your skin, really good for collagen. If any of you guys, any Asian people in this stream, it's like the circular, it's like a yam, but it may take some getting used to, but I researched that that's what I'm looking for the Fountain of Youth. I really found it is. That's what it is. This Japanese... It's a Japanese potato type of thing. Japanese potato. Oh my God. I just spilled green juice all over the screen. All over my screen. Look at this. Green juice everywhere, man. Of course. This is live. We record this live. I've never spilled anything but water here because I never drink anything but water. It's funny, man. So one good thing about only drinking water. Dude, I spill green juice on my keyboard, man. Damn, man. On my monitor. So much for the green juice, eh? It's everywhere now. Whatever, I'll clean it up later. All right. But a Japanese potato keeps you looking really young. Just trying to help you guys out in all aspects of life. Not just trading, everything. You're so beautiful. You're so sweet. Give me a kiss. You're magical, you know that? You're magical. You want a sip? Take a sip of the green juice, baby. That'll make you look so beautiful and special. Wipe your mouth. You want more? One more big sip. That's really good for you. Yeah, I want to get you used to drinking this type of stuff. Not like, we don't give her juice boxes. She didn't go to the dentist once in her life. We went to the dentist for the first time. She's 6.5. We never brought her to the dentist. We didn't mean not to bring her. She just never had a pain. She never had an issue. Like, her teeth looked good. So we were like, I kept meaning to bring her, but then the pandemic happened. She would have went when she was like 4.5, but the pandemic happened. Next thing you know, she was 5.5. Now, it took out like a year and a half of her life, man. These kids have been really affected by this. Anyone that has kids during this, we went through so much as families, guys. Like, it's been horrible. Masking your child. Imagine putting a mask on your child. I find it like child abuse. Like, I really do. I think it's horrible. Anyway. That stuff it doesn't taste too great, but ooh, it gets you going, man. Okay. This is why we do donuts. Agreed. I save the foam from dying. I like to do fresh fruit smoothies with spinach. There you go, man. Agreed. Hey, if you want any info, lifer, hit me up. I studied natural health for 20 years. That's all I do. That's my life, man. Better than them getting sick. Are you kidding me? The mask makes your kids sick. You know that, right? They touch it all the time, then they touch the ground, and then they touch the mask, bro. Come on, man. Like, don't think that makes a kid not get sick. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And honestly, if someone sneezes near your kid and they got a mask on, it's going to go through the mask. Then it's going to stick on the mask. Then they're going to touch it with their hands. Then they're going to touch the mask. You're better off having someone sneeze by you and you just walk by with no mask on. Because what will happen is you might breathe it in, but you might breathe it back out. Now, you get the mask on, it lays on the mask. Someone sneezes on you when you got a mask on. Dude, think about it logically. I'll put a spray bottle right here. The odds of you getting sick with the mask on are higher. So facts, I don't need to think of anything else, man. That's how I look at it. Anyway, I got to move on. So let's look. Bitcoin on the weekly candle close, holding 34,159. To me, it's common sense. Like, it's just common sense. Like, God made you a free being to breathe air. Like, anything that it restricts your ability to breathe air is wrong. It's facts. Like, it's facts. That's facts. You're here on the earth to breathe fresh air. Anything that stops you from breathing fresh air is not what God wants you to be doing. Facts. I don't care, you know. Shanna Linton, are you on Twitter? I may need a little advice myself. Let her know. Bacteria and pathogens stick to your breath. Stick and you breathe them. Crazy. I like when we do TA. I don't like face diapers either. If you see light through your mask, then it does nothing, really. Yeah, see what he just said? If you can see light through it, it does nothing. Facts. Listen to this guy. He's probably a doctor, man. I'm not even going there. Oh, I'll go there. I'll say whatever I want to anyone I want. That's how I made it. That's how I got where I'm at today. Truthfully advised. Anyway, moving on. So check it out. Take a look at Bitcoin on the daily candle, right? And honestly, I've never offended anyone. I don't hurt no one's feelings. I don't care what you are, black, white, Spanish, Asian, gay, straight, transvestite. I don't care. As long as you love your life and you love the people around you and you're a beautiful person, that's all I care about. That's all I want. That's all that matters. If you don't hurt anybody, if you're not putting anyone down, if you're a beautiful person, put out that peace sign. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jeff Krausick. Shout out to Gina Bombima. Nice to see you, Gina. So funny to see you come up on in here. Hilarious. That's hilarious, Gina. Shout out to Gina. She got a beautiful voice, too. She can sing like she sings like an old Barcelona. Like in the 1920s, man. She's got such a voice, man. I can hear you singing in my head right now, Gina. Yeah. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Esoteric Drifter. Okay, let's move forward. I got to get through these super chats, man. Let's keep it moving. Okay. Shanna asked for... Shanna, you have a really good idea, so I can't wait to get to it. We got to look at GRT for my man. But right now, we got to wait. So I went over Bitcoin for you. The daily looks good. The weekly looks good. The 4 hours high. The 1 hour is getting close to resetting. And we have a slight scalp on the 7-minute brewing. All right? That's it in a nutshell. Right? Now we can move on. Right? And the weekly candle wasn't too bad. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot worse. We had a beautiful wick to the upside. Okay, let's start with GRT for my man, Crypto Greg. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, guys, and that is your time. And that is your time. Man, your time is everything you have. You risk your time. You give your time. You share your time. Right? Without your time, you got nothing. So I appreciate you guys sharing your time with me, and I'm going to make it valuable. I'm going to make sure you make some gains while you hang out with me. If you hang out with me, I'm going to make sure you kind of make some money doing it. And that's the plan. And then once you make enough, you join my Patreon for $99 a month, and you keep it moving. We have 200. Shout out to all my Patreons, man. Shout out to all my Patreons, man. All my 99s, baby. How many 99s we got? 203 99s coming through. Bless you. Appreciate you guys. I will work so hard every single day to keep you informed, to keep you going, and keep you stacked. Okay, so GRT in a bit of a cup and handle for sure. Look at this. I see you, Crypto Greg. And that's why, honestly, the TA is starting to tell me the bottom's in. I'm just telling you. I'm seeing a lot of cup and handles. That's when bottoms are created. The last time we saw a cup and handles, the bottoms were created back here on the back end too. So, bam. So let's take a look at it here, okay? Cup and handle. There is your handle to the sideline there. Bam, right? And then we'll take a look at the head and shoulder, okay? Let's take a look at the head and shoulder. Definitely a head and shoulder pattern, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. These break to the upside 68% of the time. They are a very bullish pattern. Let's get the measured move from the neckline to the head. How many times have you seen me pull this out? And to me, I feel like it kind of hit that resistance point, came back down. Now it's looking for support. And it seemed to have found it. Look, resistance, support. That could be an SR flip. Either that or it's coming back down. So you want to look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is ready to rock. I think you're 100% right, Crypto Greg. We're going to throw a chat. We're going to throw out a call for crypto. We're going to throw out a call here, an official call on the channel. Okay? For GRT. Number one, it's breaking out of a giant cup and handle. Usually that makes a massive move to the upside. Massive. We're talking 40% gains. Let's look at the potential gains out of this cup and handle. Okay? Thank you so much for sharing your most precious asset with me, guys, and that is your time. I will not waste it. I will make sure I cherish it in both hands. Nice and tight. I'll put it in a locket. Hold it nice and tight. I got your time right here, and I won't abuse it. Okay, so let's see what's going on. GRT. So this says that we can get at least to a buck. A buck will be psychological resistance. Also right here about 95. A little bit of psychological resistance as well. So that's something to think about, right? So psychological resistance doing its thing, booming to the upside. So at the very, I would get out at 95 being conservative, but this does suggest more coming. More coming. Let's take a look at the trade now on the 1 hour. MACD turning, right? Stochastics bottom, did another bottom. Seems to be pulling on out. Would be a very highly probable trade that it would work to your advantage if you take this trade. I put $10,000 on this trade, and we can see what happened. Let's take a look. If I long it right here for 10K, where's my stop loss going to be? It could be about 1.3%. It doesn't have to be a lot. That's the previous low. And then I can get back to resistance 11%. I mean, that's a great trade. 6.39 1 to 1 risk reward ratio. Looking pretty nice to me. You know? I gotta duplicate this and take a look at Bitcoin before I get into a trade. But so far, so good. That's looking good to me. GRT, USDT looking good to me. Let me take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours curving, but it may curve back to the upside. It may kind of just do something funky here. That's suggesting some movement here. MACD. So if we do ride the 1 hour, it seems like it would be a fast trade to the upside. Might even only get up to 75. You know, we'll see. Let me look at a smaller time frame. How's she doing? 30 minutes okay. 15 minutes okay. 7 minutes a little high. You know, a lot of times we will reset on the 7 minute. So you could wait for the 7 minute to come back down and then enter the 1 hour trade. That's an idea right now. Wait for the 7 minute to come back down, enter the 1 hour trade. Or do you just respect that the 1 hour will hold? 7 minute can't really do much more damage inside that space. Interesting. I'm going to take the trade. I'm going to take it. I'm going to make the call on it right now. I'm going to put 10,000 in the trade. I live trade here in front of everybody constantly. If that's what you like to see, then come on in. Appreciate you guys. $10,000 is about my usual position size if I'm going to be swinging. Because I got to make at least a G, 500, 600, right? Off the swing, right? But it's the percentages too. Let's talk about the percentages. I want to show you guys you can make 11%. If you put $100 in here, you make $11. You start compounding that. You can turn the $100 into $1,000. So do not stress if you only have $200, $300. I want you to learn. I want you to learn what I'm doing. It does not matter how much money you have. It matters the percentage you can gain. So go after that percentage and make it happen for yourself because you can do it. Trust me, you can do it. So look, I use 3 commas. Shout out to 3 commas. I have a link in the description, all right, to the 3 commas right here. It helps out the channel. So let me show you what's going down here. Helps out the channel greatly if you can get down here. 3 commas right here. And this will bring you to 3 commas. Amazing place where you can automate your trade. So look, I'm going to show you how we're going to automate this trade with 3 commas. This thing's starting to move right now, 71.69. I seem to be able to smell them when they start to move, like a shark in the blood. Like a shark smells blood in the water. Let's take a look at GRT. Sometimes I get anxiety before the show, but once the show starts, like all the anxiety drifts away. I feel great. It's amazing. Okay, so 7170. 7170 is the bid. I'm going to take that bid. Set, take profit, set stop loss. And remember, we can only lose a little bit of money here. $186 is the worst that we can lose. So 1.8. And that's why its risk reward ratio is a big deal. It's a big deal. And this trade is actually moving in front of us. Like, it's moving in front of us. Like, we may have to freaking catch it live. Like, this is crazy. One thing I'm going to change this, as long as there's good volatility, I'm going to change my stop loss from a market order. That's breaking out. That's beginning to break on out for sure. Like without a doubt, right? Look, now it's at 72 already. Look, I got to cancel this. I'm going to have to cancel this trade. Confirm. I'm going to show you how to chase a trade, all right? Once you look at everything's right, never chase unless you see that everything is in your favor, right? Like we did strict TA on this. It made sense to us. So we're going for 10,000. That 300 I'm going to put into Phantom. I keep adding a little bit into Phantom whenever I get a chance. Limit order. This should be a limit order too as well. At 186, we're going to try to take 10% off the trade, and we're going to get in at 7183. Came back down from the 72. So I would have been filled now. And there you go. I just put $10,000 in this trade. Okay? You could put $100 in this trade. It's not about the money. It's about the experience. It's about the percentage. Eventually, a certain amount of money will make you a certain, like, you know, your lifestyle will get to a place where you're like, well, $100, I need to make more than $100, right? So that's the idea, right? And I still can't get this trade to open at 7196. They're playing games at me. Playing games. 7198 now. The current went back up again. So funny. If you're having trouble getting into a trade, usually it's a good sign that they're, you know. I also have a bigger order for, you know, $10,000 order. Look, it's a $10 order? No. Something happened there. Slow down. Remember, I'm moving too fast. Slow down when trading at all times. How that went to 10. I hit 10,000. Hit this. 1, 2, 3. It's a glitch. Now it's at 7226. This thing is flying on my face, man. I'm about to get the ask because I can't. I'm about to take the ask because every time I go for the bid, the ask and the bid is what they want to sell. The ask is what they want to sell you. The bid is what you want to get it for. You try to want to get the ask. You don't want to pay the bid if you can. That's the plan when you're trading, all right? Okay, smart trade successful. See, and now you're already down money when you do that because you position yourself in an ask. That's why I try to get the ask, but I don't worry about it. That's like being down $1. You know, you got $10,000. You're not too stressed about it, right? And they only put me in for $998. Took a $2 fee, see? All right, we'll come back to this trade in a while. I'm going to put it up on ice here, up at my top screen, and we'll come back to this trade in a while. Shout out to Crypto Greg, man. Appreciate you, man. I took the trade. You put it out. You're a trader. I'm a trader. We saw eye to eye. It happens many times with me and you. I appreciate you, brother. 199, 333. Okay, moving forward. Can you look at ADA and EQZ, bro? Want to check my TA. Shout out to Madden Fam. Let's take a look at Cardano. ADA. Cardano. A little bit of Cardano. One of my favorite coins in the game. You guys know I bought Cardano at 2 cents and 8 cents. Man, I've been holding it for years, too. So if I sell it, it will be a long-term capital gain. Beautiful thing. Absolutely beautiful thing. Okay. Now I got a call off for Cardano right now. Now I'll show you what I got brewing. Booing. What I got booing right now. Let's take a look at Cardano. Okay, so right here, right now. Bitcoin pumps every full moon. I did that video, guys. Watch this video. Bitcoin pumps every full moon. You have to see what I just discovered. I showed you the moon cycle and how Bitcoin seemed. Look, full moon pump, full moon pump, full moon pump, full moon pump. Very, very interesting to say the least. I see some other YouTubers kind of do it, but I did that like weeks ago. Full moon Seems pump, like people are pump, full moon pump. People are jumping on my bandwagon a little bit, but yeah. So I just wanted to send this out. I want to send the live stream out, man. Dr. Life or Astrophysics, you guys are funny, man. Back to the beginning of the stream. Crypto Greg, are you going for a conservative target on GRT or laddering in? Pump to the moon. Will you participate in Meld on Sunday Swap? I don't know. I might. Did they launch their yield farm yet? 20% gains from SNX in under 24 hours. Yeah, SNX did a beautiful thing. Gracias. This one looks great. I think it does too, man. I like it. Thanks on GRT. I hopped in as well. Bro, how to set 7-minute time frame in TradingView. Very simple. Go here. Hit this down arrow. Change this to whatever minute you want, like 7, and hit add. And it'll add the time frame that you like. You can also favorite ones that you want, you know. So Cardano, all right? Cardano. Geraldo Cardano. Look him up, man. That's what they named Cardano after. He was a famous mathematician, physicist, explorer, really funny guy, interesting guy. Didn't really follow the status quo, but was extremely intelligent. Geraldo, also Geronimo, but they sell the Geraldo, this spending. But that's what Cardano was named after. And you can Wikipedia him. He's an amazing person. I try to give you guys the backstory behind all this stuff. Geraldo Cardano, you wonder why they call it Cardano, right? It was Girolamo, that was his name. But it could have been Geronimo, but maybe Geronimo. Probably, it sounds better with Geronimo, but dude, he partially invented and described several mechanical devices, including the combination lock, the gimbal consisting of 3 concentric rings allowing a supported compass or a gyroscope to rotate freely, and the Cardano shaft with universal joints, which allows transmissions of rotary motions at various angles and used in vehicles to this day. He made significant contributions to hypocycloids, published in De Proportionibus in 1570. In 1570, this guy was making gimbals, and I mean, these people were so amazing. Binomial theorem, dude. He was one of the key figures in the foundation of probability and the earliest introducer of binomial coefficients in the binomial theorem, dude. The guy is insane. Binomial theorem describes the algebraic expansion of powers of binomials. According to the theorem, it is possible to expand polynomial into a sum involving terms of the form ax to the b to the y to the c squared, when the exponents b and c are non-negative integers. B plus c equals an n, and the coefficient a, each term is specifically positive integer depending on a and b. For example, n equals 4. So 4 would be up there, but whatever. Anyway, he figured this stuff out, man. The guy was a brainiac, man. And this stuff looks more complicated than it is. If you sat down and someone got you through the beginnings, you could fully understand it. But some people, they were drawn to math at early stages, like it was in their mind. Like math was existing in their mind at all times. Telling you, man, Nikola Tesla. So looking at Cardano, right? I think right now it came down on the daily. Daily wants to reset. It's a beautiful place to start getting into Cardano, in my humble of opinions. 4-hour wants to reset, though, so I think this. I'd wait for the 4-hour to come back down, and I think 113 is going to be a beautiful place to get into Cardano. I tell you, tomorrow and Tuesday don't look too good. They're going to be our red days down to the downside, and then boom. Hopefully, if that plays out the way it should, you're going to be able to get Cardano between 113 and 121, depending on in that area, and then boom, you're ready to rock, baby. You're ready to rock. So, let's take a look at that 1 hour. 1 hour actually, yeah, it's curving. Could propel us. Interesting right now. A little bit of indecisiveness. So there's a chance. The 1 hour is telling us there's a chance that we break out tonight of this top trend line. We are getting very, very tight, and we see tight moving averages. It's a really good place to get in when the moving average is that tight. I talk about that all the time, and that's a catalyst for a break to the upside. You know what? I'm going to be a little riskier than I am before. Right now, I think this is your trade. I would say wait for that 4 hour, but I think the 1 hour is going to push us up. Then the 4 hour will kick us in. You might be able to get back in at the same exact place. I'd keep a tight stop loss, though, like 5.35%. Open the trade here, but high risk. You know, you're more than likely. You have better odds waiting for the 4 hour to reset and getting into the trade. So, but if you really need to push it, you could enter here. There's a chance you do miss the move because there's something brewing right here for Cardano. So you can play it safe and miss the move. Wait for it to come back down and reset on the 4 hour. So here's the idea. You could wait for the 4 hour to come down here, or you could do nothing and watch it break out because it may break out in the 1 hour. But then it should hit this level and then reset. Come back down and either hit this line of resistance or this line of resistance, regardless of what it does, right? And then that could be your entry. So you could do nothing until the 4 hour resets completely. And wherever that 4 hour wants to come back down, you'll find where the price is and then keep it moving. So there's an idea for Cardano. But right now, I mean, once we get through this 4 hour and we come down, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily will all be set on the time frame to blast off. And it's going to look like we could get a big movement to the upside. So I am feeling a little bullish. Let's take a look at Equalizer. How was your TA? You want me to check your TA? How was your TA? Okay, so Equalizer. So we put a short out for Equalizer the other day to short it right here when it hit this limit and curve. Beautiful short with a stop loss there. You would have made, what, 20% on the short on Equalizer. Beautiful short. My buddy was in the trade. I told him to get out and sell every penny at 71 cents. I said, sell the whole thing. It's extremely oversold, and after a pump like that, it's going to have to come back down to some type of support. I was looking at support. I said, I think it comes down to maybe 50, but wow, it even came down all the way back to 36, 38 region. Probably a nice time. Let's see. Yeah, 1 hour's oversold now on Equalizer. So let's take a look at what's going on here now for Equalizer. I'm going to get rid of all the old work I've done, but just want you to see, you know, that trade. So we gave you a call for Equalizer inside this pennant here. It broke on out. That went beautifully. Then we gave you a short, 20% short. Shout out to anyone that took this short. We went over it on the live stream. I talked about it. Went over it in depth. If you took the short, 20% loss on the move, and it happened perfectly. You could have entered here, stop loss there. Never even went close to the stop loss. It was like a no-risk trade almost from the very, very beginning. I love trades like that, man. I call those gimmies. And every once in a while, you get a gimme. It just is what it is. Let's take a look at the daily time frame for Equalizer and see what's going on. Where are you, Equalizer? What are you doing? Okay. It's a good project, too. We really like it. KuCoin, man, has all the gems, baby. Once you're on Binance, like, you're already, like, an established gem. We're trying to get them before they get established. And remember, if you have people in your life that are not respecting you, maybe you had a friend, you just don't seem to have the same thing in common anymore, man. Move on. Or maybe you just need a break and you'll come back. I don't know. But I find I was growing out of my old groups, man. Especially with what I'm doing here on the channel. And it's not mean you're better than nobody else. It doesn't mean you're... Sometimes you grow out of relationships, man. And it doesn't have to be a man and a woman. It could be friends. It could be... Sometimes you grow out of relationships. It happens. Sometimes someone you know is low frequency and you're moving up. And it's like you try as hard as you can to take them with you. But if they just want to keep living low frequency, like, there's nothing you can do for them. Like, until they get up on their own, man. Until someone wants to make a change on their own. Just not going to happen. It's a possible head and shoulders, but it was very messy. I'm gonna negate that idea. Okay, so what I do see though is a double bottom here on Equalizer. All right. We had resistance here at about 72 cents, came all the way back down to 30. Now we're double bottoming. Perfect time to get in on the daily time frame. Daily says you're good to go. 1 hour says you're ready to rock. 4 hours says no way. 4 hours getting high, but the 4 hour actually could double top up there. So you know what? I'll put a call out for you guys here for Equalizer. The idea for Equalizer is this. You'd long it here. Stop loss below the previous low, which is, I mean, you got nothing. That's why it's a sketchy trade, but you just got, you know, you just hope, hey, if we break that, then we go even lower. Maybe they wick us out. Let's take a look here. Wow, it's got to be a tight stop. So previous wick low, that's all you got to do right there. 6% stop loss. So we got to zoom into this thing. I'll have to make another one. I'll go get the other one later. So stop loss right there. All right. And now we can kind of see the inverted head and shoulder. It's not perfect. But to me, it's a possibility. It's got the beginnings. So that's an inverted head and shoulder with a break to the upside. Okay. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so you would get in right around here. All right, you'd put a stop loss right about there, and you'd ride this up. I mean, you're going to risk 2.3% to gain 13.5% based off the inverted head and shoulders break to the upside with the stochastics low on you, ready to rock, and a bit of bullish divergence too right there. That's bullish divergence established, showing you a little bit of bullish divvy. Right there, a swing down, a swing, not really here, but stochastics is trying to pick up on it. There's a little scalp for Equalizer, right? Not the best trade. There's better trades out there, just, you know, but there's possibilities of a break to the upside here, and it's looking pretty nice. And you're not buying the highs after it already came down pretty nicely from 71. So you're buying a hurt soldier. This is the idea. This is when you want to start buying these coins, okay? GRT, baby. GRT starting to move. We were down 26 bucks. Now we're only down $1. So far so good. Starting to make a bit of a move for GRT. We highly, highly, highly vet our trades. We use very, very little risk, and we do that over and over again until eventually we chip away. It takes insane determination, insane focus, and that's what I want you guys to understand. You don't want trades. You don't want to chase any trade. You want to know what you're going to do the day before. You want to be like, I'm waiting for that 1 hour to come down here, then I'm entering. you should be watching a trade for a few days before you enter it. Like, there should be a whole plan on it behind you before you get on in. Like, for instance, we're going to take a look at STX, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about for STX. All right? I'm going to show you how we played that trade, why I got out when I did, when to get back in, and so on and so forth. And there's reasons to my madness. There's a method to my madness. There's a reason I do it, when I do it, how I do it, because you shave risk at all different aspects. And if you don't have a system, then you're not going to be able to shave risk at the best places. Like, my system says, these are all the best places where you have the least amount of risk. You should take advantage of these places, right? You know, I went to the doctor and I said, hey, man, I broke my arm in all these different places. And you know what he said to me? He said, son, stop going to those places. Anyway. Yeah. Dude, Rarible is in a cup and handle right now, too. Everything, dude, when you can make cup and handle after cup and handle, it's telling you something. The multiple small, that's what I started to learn as being a technical analyst. I said, wow. This starts telling me what's going down, because literally it's rare. It's very rare, and it could happen. I'm not going to, but it's very rare that you see cup and handle after cup and handle after cup and handle, and you break to the downside. Cup and handles start brewing when you're done, when you've bottomed out. I'm telling you right now, we saw them last time when we were trying to find the bottom. Bitcoin was at 88. We were trying to find all the altcoin bottoms. Right here, look. Here is Rarible's bottom. Look, it came down, got sold all the way down, huge bottom. Everyone's trying to find out, are you buying a falling knife, or are you making a good investment? That's the idea here, right? That's what newbies don't know. Are you just buying something that keeps going down, or are you making a good investment on the low? Now look, what do you see here? That represents what we see now. The cup and handle, right? And that happened at the end. So either they're duping me real good, and they're really good at just like making a really good analyst find cup and handle after handle, and they're still going to rock us. But I'm telling you, man, I got some instincts here that are telling us that because of all these cup and handle, I've seen this before is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not trying to tell you that it's guaranteed, but I'm trying to just give you my experience. I've seen this before with the cup and handles. All right? Just boost up my mic a little bit. I've seen this before with the cup and handles. And again, guys, get a cloud lifter. If you're new, if you're streaming, get yourself a cloud lifter, man. Need to get a cloud lifter. I almost dropped this on my laptop and they would have broken it. But this thing, dude, cloud lifter, man, unbelievable. It'll add like 52% gain or more. It'll add like 300 dBs, I believe, to your gain. So whatever mic you have will sound unbelievable. Get the cloud lifter, man. Be professional on your live streams and wherever you go. I see too many people with really bad audio, man. Go spend the $200-300. This mic costs like what, $130 to $200, right? This little arm that I bought is like $10. I did buy a Focusrite, and I did buy a cloud lifter just for this audio to come the way you hear it now. Let's see. Just for this audio to come the way you hear it now. I got a Focusrite Mini, the Mini Scarlet, right? Which is $119. Not bad. Beautiful preamp. Does exactly what you need. This thing is beautiful. I love the Focusrite Scarlet. It's awesome. Look at this little guy. I got my gain. I got all I need, man. My XLR input, and boom. Right? Then I get what's called a cloud lifter. The cloud lifter really helps your amplify your sound. Came with a beautiful, nice, extended XLR. And that's $154, right? So now for good sound, you're sitting at 119, 154. You're sitting at 270. And then I got the Rode Pod mic. So I didn't want to be like everyone else with the same mic like everybody else has. And this mic's cheap, man. Only $94 this mic. Really, great mic. So I spent, what, $370 on this audio setup, but it shows, man. It really shows, and it's worth it. So any YouTuber watching me, anyone want to become a YouTuber, want to do what you got to do, audio is so key and so important, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone watching here. Shout out to the $55 in Super Chats. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Okay, so Rarible, right? And this is NFTs. NFTs are making a comeback. You know it. NFTs will be big this summer, and they'll pull. 2022 will be the year of the NFT. I think so much is brewing for cryptocurrency. I don't see how we could be done. NFTs are in, man. We didn't even have NFTs back in 2017. Like, there's so much brewing right now. It's insane. So, guys, wait for this 1 hour to come to the downside. Very, very oversold. Use that means, yeah. 4 hours also, this one I'd watch out for a little bit. I'd watch it go sideways a little longer. So I'd extend this out. I think this is going to play games for one more day, something like this. Because look, 4 hours up could be double topped. And then we could come back down. 1 hour also desperately needs to reset right here. It's extremely overbought. So Unless we get some miraculous push up to the upside, I think this is what we're seeing here now. Let me reposition my trend line. This is Rarible. And that almost looks like a descending. There you go. There's your cup and handle. There's your handle now. If you mess anything up, like, see, I just moved this quick. Hit Control Z. Put it right back where you need it. Okay? That's an editing trick. Control Z was something I use editing all the time. A lot of my editing keyboard shortcuts still work when it comes to this stuff. So look, I think the 1 hour is going to come back to the downside, right? Like this. Bam. And then maybe you could get into the trade. So watch Rarible at $10. I think it's going to come back down, or at least come to the 200-day moving average one last time. All right? But watch Rarible, man. Cup and handle will do some damage. Let's see the extended move. How much you're going to get out of it if you caught it at the right spot. Maybe down here. Boom. I could see this going up 141% gains, right? And boom. 87%. All right, so there you go. Fun BTC. This is something I used to talk about a lot, right? It boomed on out. Hit my exact target. I talked about it over and over again. Went up 288%. I wonder if anyone took it because I kept talking about this over and over. Same idea. Cup and handle on the BTC pair. Let's take a look at Troy BTC and what it's doing. So Troy BTC ended up at the bottoms. But that's in a cup and handle. See how everything's in a cup and handle? Usually that's when things start to erupt. Like, it's telling me when I see 50 cup and handles in literally like all the charts, it's telling me something's brewing, man. I've seen it before. I'm not trying to make a prediction. I'm not trying to push you guys to be moon boys. I'm just someone who's been here before and stating, hey guys, this has sent an indication of a big move to the upside, right? So I talked about BNB and why. Well, it was in a cup and handle again. I mean, how you guys look at this guy. What is all he does is play cup and handles? Yes, if I find them, and I'm really good at finding them. So I find the same exact shapes and I play them over and over and over again. This is what I'm teaching you guys how to do. And look, Bake erupted from the buy-in right there. Stop loss never got hit. Eruption right off that move. If you took the Bake BNB call, shout out to you. Good way to make some extra BNB, baby. Looks like it's up, what, 9% or something? Let's take a look at the exact idea here. Up 5.94%, a little bit, about 5% gain so far. 5.48% gain so far. So good. Well, you don't even, 4 hours still pushing to the upside, right? 1 hour, did a double top. It still has momentum. So look, support and resistance. You just want the 1 hour to get up here. If 1 hour can get up here, get rejected, and then come back down and test either here or the previous high where it went to, right? Breaking above the 200 on the 1 hour is a good sign as well. All right. All right. Let's get back into the chat. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I get into the zone, guys, and I don't see the chat every time, right? Bro, how will you set the 7-minute time frame? We got that for you. Okay. Let's make sure we're getting through all these super chats too. Appreciate you guys. Let me make sure. I'm going to make sure we get every single super chat, and then we're going to keep it kicking. New channel name, Crypto Physicist. Yeah, right. Moment of silence for the STX trade last night. Let's take a look at the STX trade. The only guy that didn't make a killing on it. Dang, man. So look, it started to break out. Looked like it could go parabolic, right? And it did. It started, and it faked us out. Look, see? Fake out. Stop loss right there, and you could keep raising the stop till you get out of the trade, right? I was up $279 in literally like 20 minutes. $279 in 20 minutes. Trade was insane last night. The volatility was very, very crazy. So look, this is what I see though. This is what I see. We're going to head back down. So let's open this up. And it looks like it's going to come down here. And then this is the channel that we're in. And as you trade patterns, it's all about the pattern trading. See what I'm saying? Down, up, down, up, down, up. Bam. And a break to the upside. So, right there. Resistance. We came back. We bounced, right? Hopefully that's an SR flip, and that will begin to hold as we come back up here. So, anywhere near 123, 128. Pretty nice. So, watch this come to the downside. 4 hour needs to reset. 1 hour needs to reset as well. But a lot of times I see that like up here, and then I see the flip up. You know, I think that's going to bounce off previous resistance right there. You got a zone. Let me show you the zone I'm talking about. And a zone is when you have previous resistance, and it's just not a line, it's an area. It's obviously like a zone. You see what I'm saying? It's a bar. So we came up, we bounced, and there we go, man. Starting to make a move. That could hold as support and resistance flip. So let's look, and then we could bring this trend line up a little bit and see how I form the pattern by other outside influences, you know. 1 minute, I think that could be low. STX could continue to go to the upside and break out parabolic. It's starting to form a parabola. Also, it formed a parabola earlier in the year. Let's take a look at this here. See this? It formed the parabola, boom. Is it forming its next parabola right now? Which it could be. This could be the beginning of a large parabola to the upside. Okay. So we'll take the old trade down. We're going to take a look at a new trade for STX as well. And again, guys, if for now, after this, I'll probably look at some stuff like that, but all the calls will go to the Patreons after this. So if you want to be a Patreon, if you want more calls than these, join the Patreon, man. All right. In-depth calls. I get video calls. Video calls just like this. I explain the call just like this. I say, get in here, wait for the 4 hour to come on down, set your alert at this time frame. I teach you how to set the alert, where to set the alert, why to set the alert, how to set the alert. Alerts are important. Are you setting alerts? Please do that. Otherwise, you're not projecting. You're not planning for the trade to come to you. You're jumping into trades just whenever you feel the need. And that's, you know, in a bull run, it can pay you, but in the long run, it'll dismay you, right? It'll slay you, I should say, right? So, hey, brother, hope you had a good weekend. A moment of silence for my STX trade. Damn, man, that stinks. Hey, boss, do you see the retest back to 33K? We went over that. Zentians, man. I got to look at Solve on KuCoin. I'm going to look at that right now. Let me write that down. Solve on KuCoin. SOLVE. Bam. Okay. How can I start trading futures in this US Binance is banned in my state? Have a VPN, but haven't had any luck. Get a VPN. Open up a Binance account. Make sure the VPN is Australia. Do not put it on your phone for any reason. Make sure you have a laptop or a computer. Why Crypto Wendy have more viewers on her live right now? Don't worry, man. Because she's been on YouTube longer than me. That's why. Algorithm definitely helps when you've had a longer time on YouTube. You know. On my super chat was asking if you could maximize your chat. My super chat was asking if you could maximize your chat. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Okay. Shout out to CryptoWendyO. Guys, let's all go run over to CryptoWendyO's channel and tell her Crypto Lifer loves her. Do it for me, guys. Will you do it for me? Because I have an interview with her like in about 2 weeks. Just let her know how strong my community is. Watch this. Let's just go bombard her real quick. Like people bombard me. Let's just go hit her up. Let's hit her up. Wendy. We're coming for you, Wendy. Look, Wendy, the lifers love you. Guys, you better start coming in there and say the lifer loves you. Oh, she just signed off? I just appreciate anyone that does crypto every single day. She helps me, I help her, we're all there. Guys, not one lifer in there reporting for me? You guys, man. I got no real lifers with me. Damn, man. We look you from France. I appreciate you. Shout out to Amazing Yaz, ERC20. Official channel, BNB. Wendy, the lifers love you. Guys. Hi, Wendy from Brazil. Guys, you got to run in there and say the lifer loves you. None of y'all going to do that for me? It's set to sub-only mode. So sub to her and write Crypto Lifer. Jesus, what is that a hard thing to do? I'm just like sick of laziness lately. That's why I got irritated today, man. People being lazy, bro. Lazy gets you nowhere. 3 days ago, I left 1 age. Check out your TA. Can't chat. I spent all my money buying the dips, but there was no pump. That's not true, man. Not really paid subs. Paid subs? Come on, man. I already subbed to her. You have to be sub for 24 hours just to be able to comment? Really? That's interesting. Aha. Damn, man. Shots from the Crypto Lifer crew. Yo, appreciate you, bro. There you go. There's my man, High Frequency. That dude never lets me down. See? Hi from Ireland. All right, cool. All right, let's move on with our stream. But shout out to Crypto Wendy. We appreciate you, Crypto Wendy. We see you. We see you. I'm in a network, man. I'm going to know everyone in the crypto space, and they're all going to know me. And that's how it's going to be. If you don't know me, you're going to be like, well, you don't know the Crypto Lifer, man? How do you not know that dude? And be like, yo. By the time I'm 45, I'll be doing TA for damn near 20 years, right? And it'll be a given. So, there's your idea right there. Bouncing. It is bouncing, so open is a good idea now. It's starting to take a bit of a bounce. I like this 129. STX, man. And then ride it to the top of the channel here at 155. Nothing crazy. Nothing extreme, right? Just do what you got to do. Bam. All right. There's another call out in the channel. How many calls have we given in the channel now? It's been a little absurd, right? I've never seen a live stream give this many free calls. I've never seen it. That's why I do it. I don't want to be like everybody else. I truly believe that I may pass away tomorrow. I truly believe there may be something that happens where I cannot be here tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know. Right? My life is, I do the best I can, but we are like a leaf in a stream, a sprinkle of sand. And anything could happen. So I try to give you guys what I got today. I don't hold back. A lot of people say, oh, you should hold back. Oh, you should do this. And I say, you know what? I like the Shiba or the Doge. Too dangerous, too short, long. It's stuff like, yeah, I wouldn't mess with those at all like that. Yeah. I added a comment to Wendy's page. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you all, man. Have to be sub for 24 hours minimum. Yes, I tried. I subbed her 3 weeks ago from the altcoin chat, and I still cannot chat. Man, what do you have to do to comment on her Wendy's chat? Anyone help? I don't see the chat bar. Oh, I was right here. He is 44. No, I'm not 44. I'm 38 years old, man. God damn, you think I'm 44? How dare you? Kick that guy out of the... Kick him out of the Patreon. He thinks I'm an old man. No, I'm messing around. Shout out to you, Trent. I appreciate you more than you would ever know, man. I love you, Trent. But I'm not 44 years old. How dare you? How dare you? Love is what I got. I said, remember that. Loving is what I got. I said, remember that. Loving is what I got. I got. Boo that guy. Boo. Check Vader Doge. It's mooning. I'm sorry. I will not. I refuse. You look younger than 38. Hey, I appreciate that. See, now this guy, why don't you come on over for dinner? Cisco Kid, why don't you come on over for dinner? She's not live as of 2 minutes ago. We'll leave a comment for now. Yeah, I think she just got off. It looked like she was leaving right at the end. Right at the end. Let's take a look at ETH BTC. That's going to tell us a lot about what's going down in the markets as well. ETH BTC. Still got to look at Curve for Shauna. I'll get there. That's like a long term. I think we're going to spend a few minutes on it, Shauna. That's why I'm kind of putting it off, because I know I'm going to deep dive. I'm going to get excited. I'm going to look at it. We're going to be like, what's going on? Yada, 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 yada. So far, so good. ETH is kind of following my plan, my idea here. And I think it's going to come back down. We do see tight moving averages. I was hoping maybe this could be the pattern and we could come right there. So we're going to watch ETH, but wait for this to reset. And the idea is not to watch the price as much, but watch the stochastic. Stochastics will teach you more about where the price is going. So if you come back down here, boom, there's your entry. So what I like to do is I literally make a line here. I right click it and I add an alert on it, right? To Hero BBQ, can you show a scalp? I'm confused versus a long and a short. Yeah, you need a tutoring session, man. I'm not going to pause the entire live stream. That's something you need in-depth help with. All right. Why are people donating here? It's a bit strange. What are you talking about, Mama Musi? It's a bit strange for people to donate. Who is this dude? Does dude not know who YouTube is? Yo, I see some weird things every day. If I try to figure everybody else out, I would spend so much time perplexed. It would kill my brain, man. Some people were just out to lunch, man. Straight up. Shout out to Trent. We love you, bro. Don't do that. I think MATIC is about to pump. Lifers. Running this live stream is not cheap, I am sure. Shout out to Coin Collector. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. I appreciate you, man. No one was hating on you, Trent. Come on, man. You can't take a joke, bro? Dude, the fact that I actually played with you means you're one of the loved ones. I don't play with people I don't know. Come on, man. You ever have your friend make fun of you? Dude, you never hang out with your friends, make fun of each other? That's how you know you got a friend. I'm messing with you, Trent. You said I was 44 years old. I ain't no 44. I'll spend 10 minutes telling you how much I love you, Trent, just to make sure you feel better. Trent, you're the best, dude. Don't worry about it. You bring so much awesome comments to the show. We appreciate you, man. How do you make it in that inverted fashion? I need to know how to set up the logarithmic curve. Take a tutoring session with me, man. I'm not giving that out like that. That's something you got to sit with me, and you're going to pay for that. I'm going to make you pay for that one, because that one's going to get you, it's going to teach you how to sell Bitcoin at the perfect time. Like, come on. You're going to make you can make a lot of money. Is it the Bostonian way? The less you give someone a hard time, the less you like them? Yeah, totally. If you don't give someone a hard time, you just don't like them. Totally. I did, man. We love you, lifer. Trent Osborne, man. No, but I'm saying, to go over the pi cycle curve takes me a half an hour. That's a half an hour tutoring session, bro. Stranger danger. Don't hate it. Don't date it. Just trade it. Yeah. You showed it to me. Well, then I only showed it to a few people, bro. So you got lucky, man. If I was in a good mood, then I showed it to you. No, the guy saying why you get the donations, man. Oh, yeah. See, I'm confused, see? Yo, how many times have you read a text message and it just didn't go well? Like, you read someone's text message and you took it the wrong way and you're like, oh, you don't like me? Especially if it's in a group. One person says something, you respond to what the other person said, but the person that said the last thing thinks you responded to them because it makes sense, and then it starts a freaking... I think there's been complete friendships lost over text messages. I'm serious. Text messaging should just be stopped completely. I take back my last comment. You don't look 53. I mean 63. I love you, man. We all fam here. I'm all smiles. You say my name, bro. Shout out to Trent Osborne, bro. You're the man, dude. Shout out to Zentians. You're the man, too, man. I appreciate you, bro. 24-7 score years ago. 143 people. Can we get 143 likes? What am I not doing right? Am I not entertaining you? Am I not making you money? Am I not doing enough, man? Most streams don't make you money, all right? This one does, so I don't know what else to say. Most streams don't make you laugh. This one does. Most streams don't make you cry. I think I've made most of you cry. I think Crypto Greg. Have I made you cry yet, Crypto Greg? Be honest. Have I made you cry? Or have you shed a slight tear? Or maybe thought of crying? You didn't maybe cry all the way, but you thought of it, you know? Thank you, Teach, for all you give to our community. Here's to you and your family. Keep on, keep it on. Here's a donation to support our community. Shout out to the $5 from Love Learning. Appreciate you, Denise. Just set up another session for July 23rd, Lifer. I appreciate you, man. No one does handstands. There you go, man. Handstands, baby. Trent Osborne. Man. I'm signing up for a session right now. What time zone are these times? That's the Eastern time zone. Eastern time zone. 0 to Hero BBQ. Eastern time zone. I'm not entertained. I need blood, sweat, and tears along with the calls and the I'm gonna cut myself now. No, I'm not gonna cut myself. We're not gonna do that. Next thing you know, YouTube will have me like freaking in some YouTube thing. You know? Jesus. Lick the candles again. We will all be crying. I want to know if I made Crypto Greg cry. Here's a donation because I think it's strange. Oh, man. You guys are awesome, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. Even my wife says, she's like, you know, I watched a live stream, and she's like, even though I know you, you're still entertaining. She's like, I don't even know how you do it. Oh, man. All right, let's take a look at your curve call here, Shauna. I think she's onto something for us, guys. Let's take a look at what she's talking about here. Let me go find her super chat again if I can. Because she said something certain about swerve or curve. Solve, right? Let's see. KuCoin K solve. Something like KuCoin. Something solve. Like solve BTC KuCoin. Okay, no, it's solve BTC on KuCoin. That's what you're saying. I thought it was one of these like new things on KuCoin swap and all that fun stuff. Okay. Let's take a look at it. Let's not test YouTube again, please. Solve. Yeah, that was scary. Guys, were you here last night when I got taken down? Was anyone here when I got taken down? I've never cried. All my trades are perfect. No, I was saying, like, because sometimes I talk about, like, the other day, a subscriber died of cancer. Someone that watched me died of cancer, and I shed some tears, man. Or I talked about my dad or my life, and I shed some tears. And I just didn't know if you ever were on the stream where I was getting real emotional, and if I've brought you to tears. That's what I'm saying. Not cry from trading. I know you don't cry from trading. Come on. No, just cry from true human emotions. Tears of joy, really. Tears of joy sometimes come out, and they come out hard. 5 more likes to match the watching. You are awesome, fam. Shout out to everyone here, man. 141 people watching, 32 likes. Can we get the likes to the watches? I legit thought we were going to see the fight. Yeah, we were about to see the fight, and then boom, you didn't see the fight. Last night got pretty weird at the end. Last night got pretty weird at the end. Saturday nights get really wacky. I'm telling you right now, I get crazy. Saturday nights I do the live stream, and then the last hour I just always do something different. Yeah, XTC is looking ready to rumble. I agree with you 110%, and that's a call I have out there for my Patreons. I'm not going to put the call out here for the live. I got to hold back every once in a while for my patrons, man. There's a reason why you guys pay and you get the awesome calls. So I'm keeping that call on the low, but it looks very, really nice. So in my Patreon, that call's in there. If you're my Patreon, you know exactly what to do. All right. The love is emotional, and when it's given back by those you give your love to, it's a great thing. It really is. Damn, you're slow waiting on Sol for hours. Jeff Mendez. Last night, very scary. Hope we never have to do that again. We love our lifer fam. Yo, Denise texts me. She's like, oh my God, like, and then my wife goes, 90 days. Like my wife's upstairs, 90 days. That's all she says. And I'm like, 90 what? No, I can't post for 90. I was like, whoa, no. All right, this is super ticker time. If you ask for a ticker, I'm going to do it extremely fast. The next 10 minutes is called super ticker time. All right, super ticker time. So I'm going to show Jeff Mendez how we do it. Jeff, I'm going to teach you a thing or two about how to be fast, Jeffy Mendez. I'm only out here. The only reason you can criticize me is because I'm out here every day, right? If I wasn't out here every day, you couldn't criticize me. So shout out to me for coming out every day so you can criticize. But let's take a look at Solve BTC, okay? Like Shauna's saying, she's saying, you know, pump. Like it eventually gets a bit of a pump. Let's see what's going on the bigger time frames, though, on the daily for Solve. Okay. And honestly, you might wait for the TA, but it's going to be the best damn TA you ever had. And I'm going to be very, very thorough. Extremely thorough. I'll be OCD with this, man. Like, you wouldn't believe. So it looks like I had seen it. Oros. Hey, me. KuCoin. Lena. Yeah. Last night was awesome. I wondered what happened, but showing the fight was cool. Saturday nights have been the best streams. Last couple weeks have been a lot of fun. Oros on KuCoin and Lena. We'll take a look at Lena and Oros after Solve. So Solve bottoms. 152, 153 sats. Seems to be the very end of it. It's in a giant falling wedge. It does get these crazy spikes. I worry about these kind of pump and dump coins, Shauna. You know? I see what you're saying, but I like a little more steady play. But, you know, if you get your limit order set and it all works out, but you know, you're very low right now, curving to the upside. Possibly this is the bottom of the bottoms. You know, if you took a shot, let me see what would happen. The problem is there's no support. So all I can do is bring this line up here like so. Find a shape of some type. Right? Stop loss right there. The reason I don't like these trades is because, I'll show you why. Is because, I gotta do it again. This thing is, that's the one glitch, it gets stuck. The reason why I don't like this trade is because we don't know if it's definitely done. And I play off support and resistance, and I don't have any. So, like, my strength is done. We were talking about this with Ray the other day, some coin he brought up. It was at the low of the lows, and I was like, you know, it's cool to buy things on the low. You know, you don't want to buy things high. But I don't like to buy things when they've been like I'd like to see this break above the 200-day moving average, which would be somewhere around here. And then I could still get 100, 200, 300x. And then I have some support and resistance to fall back on. You see what I'm saying? This is catching a falling knife. Like, how do you know it's not going to keep going to the downside? There's no way of telling. There's no way. We don't know for sure. So then I have to put a stop loss at like very, very tight. Look. I see your point, though. If we get just a tiny move, look how big the move could be. If we get a tiny move from here, like just the smallest of moves on Solve, 136% gains out of that tiny move. So I get it. So I guess the risk is worth the reward. in my opinion. So I'd buy right now. I'd put a, so this is what I would do. I got to zoom in on this really closely. All right. So if you had to take this shot, I personally don't like the trade too much. Stop loss below that low, which is a 30. That's a huge stop loss. 30% stop loss. That's like a, it's a little, but it is risk 30 to gain 129. I would just make this a very small position. Again, calculate your size by, but the stop loss and calculate your position size. So say you had $10,000 in the account. You could risk 1% a trade time 0.01. So you could risk 100 per trade. Now this trade, you're going to divide that by 0.34. It's going to tell you can put $300 in the trade, and the worst comes to worst, you can lose $100, which is your risk reward ratio. Now, if it gains, you're going to gain like damn near freaking 300, and then the 30% of 300, which is you're going to gain like $400 off this trade. So you're going to risk $30. You're going to risk $100 to gain $400. I mean, it's a 4-to-1, 3.7 to 1 risk. That's what this 3.7 risk reward ratio is, and that's what I'm talking about when I do a risk reward ratio. 4-to-1, 3-to-1, 5-to-1. You're risking. It's the risk versus the reward off of the initial investment. Trent, I'm feeling it. Love this type of YouTuber. Only took me a couple weeks to figure out BitBoy and his types. Shout out to McCongle. Shout out to Paul McCongle, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'm a TA genius. Shout out to Trent, man. I do know the CEO of Cleveland Clinic of Canada is a part of Solve, as well as the previous head of DACC Virginia. The USDT pair is what I look at. Ah. But that BTC pair, imagine making a whole BTC off one BTC on this trade. I mean, probably low liquidity, but damn. I think you did pick out a little bit of a gem. This is high risk. I'll put it out, but it's extremely high risk. I would put small amounts in this trade. Very small amounts. Paul, yes, I was the same man and fell in love with the lifer, man. Never left here. Every day, man. I appreciate when two people talk like that about how great the stream is. It's awesome. It means the world to me. And I delete anyone that does anything in my groups. You're gone. Ban scammer. Ban ya. Peace out. I just banned a scammer, man. Every time I see a link of some funny business, you are out. You are out. Okay. I post these trades to the patrons. So in case they're, just getting in, they can see what's going on. All right. Another thing, if you're my Patreon, I want to help you navigate. First of all, if you get one of my links, you could touch this. Blurry. No. You got to hit the link. The link will make it nice and clear. And you can see the numbers. Please hit the link to all of my calls. Don't sell yourself short and not hit the link. You won't see it as clear as you need to see it. You won't get all the information that you need. Okay? GRT Head and Shoulder. White Lightning. Lifer out modding the mods. I know, right? I love the entertainment tonight. Shout out to Preston Collins. Appreciate you, brother. Paul, yeah, you got to keep it moving, man. Amp, long-term, silent beast. Flexa is amazeballs. Shilly Wonka. I love you, Shilly Wonka. You're funny. Flexa is amazeballs. Like you. I like you, man. My sister says that. My twin. As predicted, GRT gonna rock. Preston is entertained. Hey, man, are you entertained? Are you entertained? Look at GRT, babe. We're banging on him right now. We're banging on him, Crypto Greg. Dude, another great call on the live as we bang on him live, man. We show you when to enter trades, guys. We this is like the 10th time on a live where I've entered the live and it just kept moving right after we got in. But we do our due diligence. We're really good at knowing support and resistance. We know what other traders are looking for. Are you not entertained? As predicted, GRT gonna rock. Baby, it is. Baby rock, baby rock. Let's see. We should be up like $20 in the trade by now. Maybe even $50. That's how you make $50 an hour real fast. Dude, we're up $158 on the GRT trade. Look at that. $158. We've been in the trade since 9/26. That's how you make $158 in 40 minutes. I did it last night. We made $279 in what? An hour on STMX? I just keep using the same 10K every night. Taking 300, 400, 500, just stacking it. This trade's looking pretty good right now. So far, so good. And the 1 hour still got a room to rock, baby. So I'll get out of the trade when the 1 hour gets high. That's it. And then I'll get back in the trade when the 1 hour gets low, and I'll just keep rocking that trade. Dota was also rallying. Terry, same as, yep. We'll keep my eyes open. Mike V, I'm the only one, mod guys, doing the best I can. Crypto Greg's here. Crypto Greg's a mod. Tenacious Tim is there. Can you post the GRT call to Patreon, please? I missed it. Yeah, but we got in live, though. Like, the call was to get in live. Now it's, I mean, now what you have to do is, now if I got you in the call, I'd have to give you a smaller time frame to figure it out. Because you might get stopped out quick, and then you can't do the risk to reward ratio. See, there we only risk 1.8%. Very small risk, right? And that's how I'm able to chip away and continue to be profitable, right? I will post it. I will post it. But we found it live in real time, man. Like, on a Sunday night, you can make money in your house, guys. On a Sunday night. Like, this is why I love cryptocurrency. On a Sunday night. Making money on a Sunday night, baby. Making bacon on the beach. Like Homer Simpson says, making bacon on the beach, baby. Making bacon on the beach. What about that dot, LOL? What up, Beats? SNX is pumping. Yeah, I was out getting pizza. Oh, yeah, you said pizza. Remember that? SNX is pumping. Yeah, we like SNX. Put a collar. Everything seems to be pumping. All the USDT pairs are going to pump. You got to get into something. What's up with Trent? I just had crazy 24 hours. Didn't have time to come through. What's up, Trent? Oh, so you guys know each other. You live near each other. Trent and Produce the Beats? Produce the Beats. Can you make me some beats, dude, with a name like Produce the Beats? Oh, Tim, sorry I didn't see you there. Tenacious Tim. Oh, hi, Greg, you too. Looked on participants. Probably read it wrong. Newbie mod, my mistake. You're so funny. Bacon, right? We love your beats. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Is it loud enough for you guys? Is it loud enough? Do you want it louder? Or is it good? Sunday pizza night, making bacon on the beach. Sunday pizza night, making bacon on the beach. I freaking love you guys, man. If you can't laugh daily, then you're not living life, right? If you can't laugh it off, if you can't move it. No. We just like for fam, man. Oh, that's so cool, bro. So cool, man. Wow, man. Crypto Greg, bro. Calling him. We just like, man. You called this Crypto Greg. We went in and we solidified it, but you put it on the map. I appreciate you, brother. Okay. Mixed, aka Ja Soleil. I know the first stream he's not on tonight. Italian beat England on penalties. Riots ensue. Yeah, they're going to be not happy about that. Do I send you some beats? Send them on through. CryptoLifers at Gmail. CryptoLifers at Gmail. Send some beats, man. I'll make a track with them. SNX, baby. Let's take a look at SNX. I'll tell you how to get in and how to get out. How to not to sell too early. We'll show you, Mr. Smurfington, what's popping. Woo! So look, it hit the 34%. Congrats, and continued to move, man. We talked about this trade here. Then we talked about this trade here. And bam. 34%. Congrats on SNX and continuing to go up. Now it's up 41%. Dang, baby dang. And look, cup and handle. You see it? Cup and handles break out huge, guys. Cup, handle to the upside, man. Cup and handles break up huge. I got bags of SNX at $8. I got like 2-3 grand at this at $8. I got a couple grand at $10. We're going to rock it all the way to the top, baby. Uniman Liver, thanks again for everything. Shout out to James Botello. Shout out to you, James. Jimmy B, bro. Appreciate you, Jimmy B. Thanks for coming on in. Mitch Gring. Sam Price is his music. Sam Price is my rap name. Sam Price. Sam Price, Life's Elixir. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon, right? I did hip-hop, conscious hip-hop. Come listen to 14 beautiful tracks of conscious hip-hop. Sam Price, Life Elixir. Plugging myself right now. Buy the album. Or, just stream me on Spotify, where you can find me. If you like my voice. If after the stream ends, you're like, man, that voice is dreamy. Like, that voice, like, I need it. There's other people, I love their voice. Like, radio hosts, certain. I'm just like, if you need my voice, then you can play the album tonight and go to sleep. Buy the album on iTunes. You can listen to me while you go to bed tonight. All right? Everything will be all right. I'll make a Bitcoin bedtime story. I'll be like, Bitcoin will be good for you when you wake up. When you wake up. When you wake up. I rap too, Tree City West. Shout out to you. You're my new favorite streamer. You're damn good, my man. Shout out to Todd Mahoney. Dude, I love you, bro. Shout out to Shilly Wonka. What's SNX purpose? I never looked at one. Oh, SNX is amazing. It's synthetic assets. It's basically going to peg assets in the real world to assets here where you can trade them, do whatever you want. Yeah, baby. It's really awesome. Really, really awesome. So guys, shave risk too. See how we're up now? We shave the risk. We edit the trade here on 3 commas. Look how easy it is to shave risk on 3 commas. Shout out to 3 commas. You guys should basically give me t-shirts, and you've never seen someone support you guys more than me, and you don't even know that I'm doing it. I got to get a relationship with 3 commas because I'm like a team member when it comes to them. Look, and I shave this. I'll go down to 1% stop loss. Why not? Right? And then hit the save button. Okay. This coin has more volatility. It's a bigger coin, so it's not going to move around like SNX did the other night. Look, now we're up 186 in the trade already. This is going to be a banger for us, Crypto Greg. Appreciate you, bro. Do you rap? I have a crypto rap I wrote. I need someone to mix up. Yes, I do. I rap for a long, long time. Every time I rap, though, people leave the stream. It turns into like, my wife made me almost promise I would never rap again on the live. Like, I have to only do it on the live, you know. I found out how to do the curve, by the way. Just hit the log button. There you go. I honestly didn't know what question you... Anko, I appreciate you. I didn't know what question you were asking. You have to remember, I have so much flying through my head right now, and I'm moving at the speed of light during the live stream. And so it's not as easy for me. Like, some people think I'm supposed to be, like, ready to rock, and I can't. Okay. I got as many problems as stars in the sky, but this love lost makes my heart wonder why. All right. This is it. This is the last time I ever do it, though. I got as many problems as stars in the sky, but this life lost makes my heart wonder why. At 19th and 8th, we had a part with a sigh. Yesterday, street seller, just a caught with no guy. I felt deep emotion when you started to cry. I walked away and saw the clouds part in the sky. The sun blinded me like a dart in my eye, and it gave me inspiration to spit this auto supply. Cause missing you is what's so hard to deny, and kissing you, you'd always just start at my fly. And lately, I'm edgy like glass shards in a pie, but I gotta keep on moving like them cars going by. Plus, I cover ground near and far to the sky. I had first and 10, but by a yard, you were shy. To cope, I smoke out this glass jar and get high. You'll be educated when these 16 balls multiply. Blah, 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 blah. I like to keep exact same market, rhyme structure with a double syllable, double multiples. I researched my rap so crazy for a long time, man. But anyway, let's get back, man. I don't want to talk about my rap right now. You guys go watch my album. Listen to my album. You can listen to my rap music. My wife finds out I was rapping right now. She's going to give me a boot. Hurting the business, she says. See, she just wrote, huh. She don't like it. She don't like it. She don't like it. And I can't do it, see? 139 people watching, yeah, see? That's what happens, man. Anyway, best reaction I've seen for a while on YouTube. Engagement is solid. Shilly Wonka. Yeah, you need some fat beats with those lyrics. Shout out to Paul McGingle. Shout out to everyone here, man. I'll blow your mind. One day I'll sit and I'll rap. I'll say Crypto Lifer rapping, and I'll make that the cover of the video, and I'll just rap. So that way people know they're going to come and listen to a rap, right? Okay, so QTUM. I want to take a look at QTUM. I want to see something happening with QTUM right now. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder broke to the downside. It's kind of at its bottom, in my opinion. Let's take a look at the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Wow, it's getting hot tonight, man. I'm sweating in the back right now. Oof. Dude, I think I actually lose weight during this. Vanilla Lifer. Oh my God. Now she's making fun of me. Josh Soul, man. I miss you, bro. Josh Soleil, we love you. I just want to make it clear right now. I love Josh Soleil with all my heart and soul. Ja, I love you, man. All right. I love you, man. Let's just make sure. Just cut you out of her life. Crypto Wifer just cut you out of her life. Yo, you guys are funny, bro. Like, we gotta all hang, man. We gotta all hang one day. Like, it is crazy. Imagine this group at like a big dinner somewhere. Like, the waiter would just be like, we would be laughing, and then like we would go through the streets like so energetic. People would just be like, who are those people? Like, we would just be like, yo, we're the lifers, man. We don't give a damn. Hey, Lever, can you please look at sand? To me, it looks like a cup and handle and a falling wedge, but I would like your confirmation. Shout out to Cammy for the $4.99 pound. Cammy, I got you. It's 32 a.m. here. What time is it with all you lifers? It is 10:23 p.m. It's 3:02 a.m. What time is it with all? Yeah, on a beach in the sand, man. Beautiful, man. On the 1 hour. They wouldn't know what to do with us. I know they wouldn't. The ultimate crossover TA done in bars. Seriously, bro, we should do a meetup one day. Oh, we're going to do many meetups. I'm going to go around the world, baby. Hey, BB. Shout out to Mitchell Gring. What kind of beats? I like Talib Kweli. I like thick, hard beats. I don't mind trappy beats, though. I can rap on anything, man. Trust me, I can rap on anything. Anything you put out. It's 5:30 a.m. and I got people still pushing it for me, man. Tell BB we love her. I'll tell her you love her, Ja Soleil. We love you too. Ja, I just want you to know I love you with all my heart, man. All right? I want you to know that. I just want to make it really, really clear. I don't know what went on the last few days, but I just want you to know I love you with all my heart, bro. Damn, I'm in the wrong time zone for this. LOL. Do your own research. Shout out to the Money Coin. Shout out to the Do Your Own Research team. We love you guys. Shout out to the Do Your Own Research team. We love you. That coin just keeps pumping too. Let's take a look at DYOR, man. They were nice enough to literally on the live stream last night. They hooked me up. They didn't give me a lot, but they gave me $250 worth of DYOR. And you know what? I'm blessed to have anything. And I like the project. We went over it, and they want to stop scams. I want to stop scams. They got the agenda. I got the agenda. Why don't we mesh together? So, hey, 720 in Hermosa Beach, watching the money pile up. 1020 Fair out here. Yeah, watch the money pile up. You get the letter, man. Watch the money pile up. 1024 out here, North Carolina. Shout out to Produce the Beats and NC. I'm 10 minutes behind. And to answer your questions, Lifer, you definitely brought tears to my eyes multiple times, even though I just found you a week ago. Shout out to Alexander Gustave. That's crazy, man. Tennessee, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. If you don't know what Do Your Own Research token is, you should get to know it. All right? It's only have a $120,000 market cap. All right? Is this wait. Yeah, this is it, though. This is it. And look, it's been going up very, very nicely since its inception. Look, it's just on a complete uptrend. Look at the buys coming in. $325 buys. I thought this had way more liquidity, though. That's the only thing. It's just getting started, so this thing needs some time. This thing needs time. But it is on an upward trajectory, man. If it can get to $1 million market cap, it'll 10x. And it's just on a straight upward trend, man. Up, down, up, down. It sounds like it continued to the upside. I'm going to hold this puppy and see what happens to Do Your Own Research. I like the dev team. I'm in contact with them. I know who they are. So that's one good thing, right? Right off the bat. We know who they are. Hopefully they won't rug pull everybody in the mother, right? Smash the likes, y'all. Major dope bars. Thank you, man. Yo, your rap is dope, man. Appreciate you, man. Grime music is my fave. Started a KuCoin account and got a free $7 for futures. Got it up to $12 with GRT. Yeah, it's not awesome, man. I'll take the wisdom, the cash I will give away. Shout out to S-Pin, man. You're a smart man, Penny. I appreciate you, brother. Spinny. I'll just call you Spinny. Trent, I'm in Asheville, North Carolina. That's right next to the Tennessee border, man. See, you guys could hang out, and you thought you couldn't. Now you find out you're actually that close. Funny, man. Huh? See? Let the lifers unite people throughout the world, man. It shows what coins are popping off. Anko, what is he talking about? He just writes, it shows what coins are popping off. It's my biggest pet peeve when I have to go find the rest of it. I love you, Anko, though. I remember really connecting with you deep on the session. I found out how to do the curve, by the way. Okay, Anko. I can't see what he's saying. It shows what coins are popping off. I don't know what he's referring that to. Meet up after the pump beats. Lifer gang, right? Trent, I'm in Nashville. All right, smash the likes. Give me music. Okay. I see QTUM breaking to the upside and doing some damage. It's a giant cup and handle that it's in. Look at it. Say it ain't so, Bobby. Say it ain't so. And this thing didn't really pump with the rest of the market. Like, it really didn't. Like, I mean, I guess $2 all the way up to, yeah, I guess, yeah, it did the 20x like everything else. $2 to $36. Back to $6.85. The low here was about $5.26. So we're take a look here. Rejection. These are all lines we're trying to look at. Definitely a beautiful cup and handle. All right. Let's take a look at the 1 hour and the 4 hour. 1 hour's curving to the upside suggests that we want to break on out. All right. Cheers, brother. And absolutely not. We will not rug pull. We are working hard on improving our website and developing our community every day. Shout out to Do Your Own Research. And I'm looking at the right coin, right? I'm just want to make sure I'm looking at the right coin. This is the DYOR. This is you guys. 121,000, right? That's it. We started buying this here. I put this on my radar sometime like right after the first of, like right after, I think the first day of summer, second day of summer. 12 to 2 to 24 to 48 to 96 and so on, bro. Just goes on to show you can start with a few bucks and turn it into gold with the right research, dedication, and TA. Shout out to Danny Setters. Danny was one of my followers when I had less than 100 people, man. I was like, shout out to Danny. I was always like, Danny Setters, baby. I can't have a live stream without Setters. Dude, Danny Setters back in the spot, man. I appreciate you, bro. We brought it to you at 22K market cap. Yeah, that's why. I think you're right. You shout out my daughter name for her real quick, Sam. Lillian. Shout out to Lillian. Lillian, you sweet little girl. Be good to your daddy, Mitchell. He loves you so much. Shout out to Lillian, man. What a beautiful name. Love that name. Shout out to Lillian. Be good to your mom and dad. All right? If you have to go to bed tonight, go to bed on time. All right? Don't be giving daddy any. No, but I know what my daughter does. She makes excuses to stay up. Oh, but I need to eat a banana. But then we're watching something and she wants to eat the banana real slow. And I'm like, no. You finish that banana and you get to bed. But shout out to Lily Ed. Be a great girl for your dad. Appreciate you there. Thank you for coming on into the live. Appreciate you, girl. Shout out to Danny Setters, man. Strong like bull, Danny Setters. Nobody touch Danny. I kill. No, I can't say this. Just like, you can't even joke around anymore, man. Jeez Louise, bro. It's just what happened to this world. Where did we go wrong, man? Like, what's going on with people today? Like, what happened to America, bro? Freaking jeez Louise, huh? My little sister-in-law is just like that. We'll give you a brief explanation of why cup and handles are so bullish. Honestly, there's a video for that, and I'd love if you gave me those views, man. This video should get way more views than it has. I'll post it here. Berkeley happened. That's funny. Give a shout out to my son Odin. He's watching with me. Shout out to Odin with Nicholas, man. Shout out to Odin, man. Appreciate you, brother. Be good to your dad as well, man. Be good, Odin. The future is yours, Odin. The future is yours, man. See what I'm doing? You could do it too, man. Anytime. What happened on the YouTube last night? Did your feed get cut? If so, why? Yeah, we're not going to talk about it, though. People look too hard for opportunities to be offended. I agree, man. I agree. The cup and handle video is how I found this channel. Shout out to Mr. Smurfington. Wow, you found my channel with the cup and handle video. So that makes me realize I just got to keep making videos because I never know what video is going to bring someone in. And you never know. So I just got to keep doing it, man. Every single day, every single night, every single push. I am on a treadmill. I am on a YouTube treadmill. I am on a trading treadmill. Trying to get that cake. Trying to get that. Watch the money pile up. They watch justification for their mindset. Yeah, right? I see what you're saying. They want justification for the mindset. Instead of just being free, you can't even self-deprecate yourself with any respect anymore. Up $133 on the trade right now for GRT. Shout out to Danny Setters. You can't even self-deprecate yourself with any respect anymore. Yeah, right? You can't even put yourself down anymore. I like what you're saying that. Yeah, I can't even hate on myself anymore. If your Patreon monthly VIP still available for me to subscribe, no. $25 would be a disservice to me and my entire family. I would probably have to go back to work. Bitcoin trying to hold that bounce. Yeah, but that, I don't know, man. I think it's going to come down to like 33.2. You know? Shout out to Notorious Nugs. Appreciate you, brother. Lifer, do you do much long-term holding or staking? Yes, I do. I hold Bitcoin ever since I bought in at 2,700 and I continue to hold it. Yes, I hold Cardano, holding long-term. I hold EGLD long-term. I got in at about $20. No reason for me to sell that puppy. I bought Aave around $20 and $80. No reason to sell that puppy. Long-term holds. I got Cardano long-term hold. Almost, 80% of my portfolio is a long-term hold. Then in the other 20%, I'm day trading, swing trading, just chipping away, continuously getting at it, over and over and over again. Or any of us lifers. I mean, me, brother. Or any of us lifers. Yeah, no, I feel you, brother. I feel you, man. I love you, Ja. Thank you for being here, man. You got me through so many crazy days. Please reply here. We can see again. Dip. Please reply here. Can we see dip again now? Abdul Wadood. Thanks, bro. Great info as always. Shout out to Batello. Hey, man, anytime. Anytime. All right, so the Puell Multiple, we went over that as well. If you're new to that, if you don't know what it is, we went over the Puell Multiple. And something you want to kind of Google, take a look at yourself, so you can kind of get an idea of what's happening with Bitcoin and not jump on the fan base with everybody else. Guys, I need you to join the TikTok, CryptoTimeTraveler. Join the TikTok. We got 8,400 followers, right? We're only following 80 people doing that cool little... We don't follow that many, but we have a lot of followers, But I love it. I love it. 8,900 likes, baby, and moving. We got 15,000 views on this daily live stream. Huge Bitcoin move coming in 48 hours. Boom, coming on up. Then we got here too, technical analysis, trading, education. Dude, you're doing them, man. Cardano can break down right now? I mean, when the 4 hour comes to the high. before I was going to reset, come to the upside, and he was formed. When he's supposed to be that? I never watched this stuff. Like, OG. And look, if you were at my live, if you just came into my live stream, another thing I want to say is watch my track record, man. You watch these YouTubers, make sure they're not like, you know, like go back in time. Like, did I hit trades? Was I hitting trades? Look where Bitcoin is going. You won't believe it. Bitcoin pops to 24K. I'm calling 27K before Bitcoin was even close to 24K, 27K. I'm calling it right here. I'm saying we're going to 27K. We're sitting at.
I also see moving averages curving up.
Because at 22,002, I'm calling for 27K. That played out exactly. You would have made a killing on that trade had you moved with me, an absolute killing. All right. So I'm just trying to show you. There's one. This goes on and on and on. It's insane. I call 54K before any YouTuber even said about it. Anyone, right? I'm calling 27K down here. We do not get to 27K. 27K is 30K next. Bitcoin holds 27K. I called it way beforehand, right? Then I'm sitting here calling 54K. Why 54K is coming, right? How am I calling 54K? Bitcoin was sitting. I make this. Look at my stream, man. It wasn't even as clear back then. But Bitcoin right there is at. It's about 37,000. I'm calling for 54K. I mean, and I nailed it. I nailed the trade. I nailed it. Like, absolutely nailed it. So I'm just. And I'm not even trying to bring up, oh, I'm the greatest. It's the TA is the greatest. I do TA. And the TA will make you that accurate. If you get that good at TA, you'll become that accurate. And that's what I'm trying to prove to you guys. That's the point here. Not me. Not me. It's the technical analysis. I am short in Shiba. How long have you been trading? I started trading about 15 years ago. Didn't take it fully blown seriously until like 8 years ago, and then went hard for 5 years constantly with the technical analysis. I basically did I feel like I have a college degree in technical analysis. I did it for 4 years, every single day, like without a day off. Like every once in a while, I'd give myself a little bit of time to let my mind regress and just kind of like piece together what I was doing. But for the most part, just kept pushing it, man. Every single day, man. So watch QTUM, man. I think this is going to break out. I'm going to give the trade to my Patreons. So look, off camera, there's the trade going right there. So join my Patreon for $99 a month, man. If you want access to all these beautiful trades that are happening every single day, every single night, consistently, regardless of what's happening in the markets. We'll give you shorts. We'll give you longs. We'll trade Bitcoin if we have to trade Bitcoin. We'll trade coins. We will trade whatever we have to trade. We'll find out what's new in the market. We'll find out what's old in the market. And we'll get it in. All right, so... Wow, Bitcoin really holding 34K. Very surprising to me so far, right? I just highly unlikely it can continue to do that unless it breaks up here on the 1 hour. If this 1 hour can start to curve, then there's a chance this breaks out. So guys, just watch this. It's all about this. We're all about this channel. Where, you know, you could say, wait, it's starting to break out. That's a possible breakout, in my opinion. Everyone needs to take an R2A2 approach to life. Recognize, relate, assimilate, apply. Recognize, relate, assimilate, apply. I feel you, man. Would you consider putting out TA education videos? Yes. I'm gonna make it all. I'm gonna make a course too as well. Ruben Senda, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, brother. I think Dot is a pretty good project. Oh, Dot's amazing. We love Polkadot. With the Parachains, Karara, Kusama, all that awesome stuff going on. Akala, Fala, you name it, baby. You just got to pick the right project at the right time. I want to take a look at Binance and see what's up with the markets. I also want to take a look at coin market cap a little bit. 1038. Awesome. This has been a beautiful Sunday night. I can't thank you enough for being here with me, guys. This has been a beautiful Sunday night. Appreciate you guys more than you would ever know. Thank you so much. Hey, if I keep making you money, you should keep coming back. That's the plan, right? If I wet your whistle, then you'll show up to the bar, to the crypto bar stool, and I'll just keep sliding those freaking winners down the bar at you. You just keep chugging them down. All right? I do want you to learn how to do this. I would like you to become me. The plan is for you to never need me again, right? That's the plan, man. What do you call now for Bitcoin highs? Thank you. Everyone needs to take a yard, yeah. What do you call now for Bitcoin highs? Todd Mahoney. Or Todd Money. Money, right? Or you just missed the A there, Mahoney. Okay. I'm just going to take a look at the markets on Binance, see what's going down. All right. For the fiat market, okay, 26% up, 26%, 26%, 26%, 25%, 25%, 24%. Not bad, 20%. Look, all the coins we're in. Wing, I talked about Wing. Wing moving. We gave you Wing at the beginning of the trade at 16. Wing moving. We talked about Front. Interesting. These are the calls, right? TLM, right? Audio starting to make a bit of move, up 24%. SNX doing its thing. XTC up, hard. Dago, Mithril, Aave up. It's a pretty good night, man. A lot of coins in the double digits. Could be better, could be worse. Not too bad. Not too shabby, as I say. Old school. I'm old school, not too shabby. Okay, I don't even think they could say that anymore, right? They probably don't even know what the heck I'm saying. Not too shabby. 24% up 1.7%. Up 19%. Let's see what's up the most. Synthetix, killing it. Back up 1341. When they took Synthetix where they did, I could not believe that. Tika Tawari pumped Synthetix as one of the greatest coins known to man. It's crazy. I have bags of it because I think it's going to be big one day, and I'm not going to miss out on that move. Nexo has been doing something good, 15% in the last 7 days. Bam. Telcoin, though, down 26%. Isn't that funny? Telcoin taking a bit of a hit. Might be time to get into Telcoin. We're going to take a look at that. KuCoin at $13.89. I sold all my KuCoin shares at $17.79. I got in at $1. I'll think about when to reaccumulate or what I'm going to do with KuCoin shares, but I do want to get back in to the whole ecosystem. The graph, right, at 73, and that's up doing its thing, okay? Thorchain, I gave you room the other day. We talked about that, starting to make a move. QTUM, all right? Aave, Internet Computer back to 4033. It's up 4%. I'd stay away from this project. I heard it's basically like a backdoor from the CIA or something. I don't know. Stay away from that thing. Compound, 436. Avalanche, $12. Phantom, my baby. So not too bad, man. We're seeing some good movements in the market. I like FTX token. I like VeChain. I like Pancake Swap at 1530. Holding 13% gains for the week. So not a bad week. A lot of coins went up for the week. Synthetix, though, up 56% on the week. The biggest mover you could see. And we made a call for it. Like, it's crazy. Like, we don't really, we try not to miss, man. We try not to miss. You know why I think GRT is going to roll? Because it's such a big market cap. And once it starts to move, it can't slow down. Right? And Bitcoin's starting to break out of this channel too. I think the 1 hour is going to flip for us. Yeah, the 1 hour just did this. Look, I showed you something. I know this. See how this 1 hour just was going straight and it went, That tells me the curve's coming. I think the curve's in. I would get into Bitcoin right now. I would. 34,200, I would long Bitcoin at least to about 35K. I think we're going to go to 35 too. We'll blast above 35. There's the position. I'm going to give you a call right now. Guys, I get filled with the adrenaline while I'm trading. It's an intuitive intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Intuition is the highest form of intelligence. You know that, right? Intuition is the highest form of intelligence. Okay? The power of intuition. The highest form of intelligence. You got to use your intuition. I'm telling you right now. For years, I had this quote by Albert Einstein hanging in my office in our professional development center. The intuition mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. So, see that? The intuitive mind is a sacred gift and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. When you tell someone something and their mind can't understand that, you're an idiot. I'm not going to say what I said, but I told one of my friends something that I thought. Next 99 I make from a trade, I subscribe to your Patreon. Cool. In this call. Yeah, you should, man. I make it happen for you. Boom, GRT getting lit. Yo, I freaking love y'all, man. How many trades do I make that are profitable on the live stream? Look at the size of those greens, baby. Look at the size of those greens. Freaking beast mode, baby. Freaking beast mode. That's what I do. That's what we do. Watching the money pile up. It's got to be up more than that. And this isn't updating in real time like it's supposed to be. 3 commas, man. You sign up so many people and you gotta up your bandwidth. We're only up $200, 2%. So 1% is $100, and that's how we do it. Now, what's cool about this trade now is I can shave more of the stop loss now. Eventually, it's going to be a break-even trade. Look, I'm going to shave 0.5% now on the stop loss. Now all I can lose is $50, 0.5%. That's it on 10,000. And if this keeps going and I catch a bigger move, there's a chance I make 2-3 grand from this, right? This is how you have to trade. Just keep catching these. Keep catching these. One of them's going to make the 3-4 grand. You get it? My man, always killing it, lifer. Keep spreading the love, man. Pips paying bills, baby. Yeah. Again, I say 80, feeling 20 lifer calls. LOL, now you saying the same thing. I say 80, feeling 20 lifer calls. I say 80, feeling 20 lifer calls, man. You're saying. What do you think about Telcoin? Never heard about it. Interesting. Boom, GRT getting lit. You're funny, man. So now what I do is I go to a smaller time frame and I look. And, you know, we're going to have a slowdown now. Because, look, we're high on the 15-minute. So now you got to look, where are we going to come back to? Are we going to keep pushing or we're going to come back? I don't want to see us break 73.21. If we do, right? So far, this is why we play these breakouts. I mean, we didn't play the breakout. This is why I played it, getting down here at the bottom of the channel, bounce off the 21-day moving average, and boom, boomed on up. Glad we made the call. Shout out to my dude, Crypto Greg, man. We be doing it together, man. There's something happens when we both enter a trade. The two sides of the brain are separate intelligences. The right brain just doesn't have a voice because there's the left brain dominance in our spoken language. Jumped on BTC, let's get pumping, or whatever Black Eyed Peas said. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. So intuiting and imagination are equal, if not more important. GRT is fundamentally awesome, like inverse version of Link, APIs, buy and hold. Yeah, but Covalent, which is the video that I made later on today, that's going to be come out on the Crypto Lifestyle probably later on this week. Later on this week, look out for my video on the Crypto Lifestyle. I think it comes out Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I'm not exactly sure when my videos come out. I just have to give them at a certain time and they come out later. But look out for my video. They'll be out next week on Covalent. And Covalent, I think, is a GRT punisher, man. Sad to say. Left brain for long holds, right brain for shitcoin. Yeah, you're funny, man. And this is cryptocurrency and Bitcoin live. Cryptocurrency and Bitcoin live, baby. Cryptocurrency and Bitcoin live. Parsiq. I talk about Parsiq a lot. They had some news today. I like Parsiq. You may not understand what Parsiq does or what they do, but they're basically like the creator's coin, and I believe they're going to do some serious damage. 45 cents. It was all the way up here at 272 before. I got in at 20 cents randomly on Uniswap. The first coin I ever tried, it was like my Uniswap test. Like I was just testing how to play Uniswap, and I got in, and just to see what would happen. Okay. My back, so sometimes I'll lean back a little bit. Dude, the StreamDeck. Shout out to Elgato. Elgato StreamDeck, baby. I'm rocking the Elgato StreamDeck here. It is awesome. Look at this thing. I can change all the scenes really fast just by touching a button, right? What if I want to zoom into the screen? I just press the button. It zooms in. How crazy is this thing? It's awesome. If I want to run my drone video, I can run my drone video at the end of the live stream. If I want, I used to have the Canon set up. I took that away, but I could put it back up. Then you can click on it, and then I got all my sounds, right? I got Nelson from The Simpsons. And you can put his picture. Like, I put a picture of Nelson there. I got, look, there's Cartman. Screw you guys, I'm going home. I play that at the end of every live stream, right? Anyway, so I just love the Elgato StreamDeck. Shout out to Elgato StreamDeck. Really, really cool. Helps you run a stream really fast. Unbelievable. Really, really like the Elgato StreamDeck, man. Got some ICP at 120. That was the worst thing you could ever done. Sorry to hear that. If it breaks resistance, it'll just moon. It's true. Let's see what Zentience is saying. $20 super chat from Zentience. Will Bitcoin break out or retest? $20 super chat for a question. You're such a nice man. Could go to 79 or 80. I believe it will. GRT, baby. Let's take a look at Bitcoin for you one more time. I think we answered this question, but we'll look at it again. Why not? We'll check you out. Cup and handles left and right, baby. Holding very, very strong. I'd like to see it hold above 73.13. And we'll be ready to go. Right? Maybe one day it'll moon. I just got some at 134 way back. Ah, man, I never buy a project when it comes out like that. I let the dust settle and see what happens. That thing got pounded. You know what it was? It came out in 2017. People were waiting 4 years for that. So the second came out, people just dumped that coin. I mean, they had been waiting for their money for so long. Some people were just like, damn, the second that comes out, I'm just going to sell it. I cannot wait. That's what happened. Okay, so Alpha did some big things recently, and now it's flagging out again. So I want to put this on your radar. Alpha did a huge move, and now it did 100% gains from the bottom here. All right, Alpha Finance. Now it's in a cup and handle. Let's take a look at it on the 4-hour time frame. Now it's cup and handling yet again. I wanted to see the retracement from the pump. Only came down to like the 0.5, you know? So signs of bullishness with a lack of retracement on the Fibonacci sequence, right? Okay, beautiful, right? What we're seeing here. All right, beautiful. So that's a cup and handle, and it's breaking out of the handle and respecting top trend line. I mean, that's got a big target, dude. That's got a huge target, kid. I'm going to take away the fib. Not really needed. Didn't give us much confluence. You know, we didn't go to the 618 or everything. You know, 0.5. But look at this, dude. Say that ain't an inverted head and shoulder about to break to the upside. Say it ain't. Say it ain't so, baby. Say it ain't so. I think it fell back out of the pattern and then broke back in. They tried to scare you out on the 4-hour. This is what I see happening right now for Alpha Finance. So get ready to get busy. This is one of my favorite positional targets. Get ready to get busy for sure, man. Measure move is 94 off 80. That's not a bad move right there. I think you're going to get a bigger guns out of this, like bigger gains. Look at this. This is the length of the pole. That's the measured move. All right. You could play conservative. What you want to do now is you just want to go to the left and you want to find your support and resistance lines. There's one right there. There's one right there. And there's one right there. And there's one right there. Bam. Okay. If possible, would you like your opinion on Total 2, and DXY look like? We'll take a look at those for sure. I like Alpha here, okay? Look out for it. It's actually looking really good on the 4-hour and the 1-hour. I would get into this trade right now. Heavy. I like Alpha Finance right here for sure. I would long it right here, without a doubt. Stop loss below this previous low. And I try to get to the measured, what I call the measured move, kiddies. My little chickadees. Look at this. I had an English teacher who used to do that. My little chickadees, Mr. Tarpy. He was so funny, man. Such a funny dude, Mr. Tarpy, man. What a strange bird he was, but he was an old Irish teacher, man. He was so funny. Him and Mr. Waldron, these two teachers at my high school. They're probably dead now, which is crazy, because he was what, like, when I was 14, now it's been what? I just can't believe it. I look back now, because I moved back to my hometown. I moved out, we grew up in a hometown, moved to New York City when I was 18, lived until I was 38, did a 20-year bid in New York City. Felt like a bid. It really does feel like a bid when you live in New York City. It's a bid, dude. Unless you're living in the Hamptons or you have like a penthouse apartment, living in New York City is like doing a bid, straight up. Even if with the penthouse apartment, it's like doing a bid. Like, just like so much all the time. Like, I moved out and could not believe how overly stimulated I was after those 20 years. I was exhausted. Like, exhausted. Like, and also the pollution. Like, I lived near a busy street. There was a gas station near me. They kept filling up the gas. I could smell gas all the time. My neighbor was like a crazy maniac, and he was like slamming against the walls all the time. My daughter was like, what's going on? And like, I can't even tell you, man. Dude, you're talking about Maynard. Maynard is Massachusetts, right? Maynard, Mass? Dude, I love Maynard. Maynard, Mass is awesome, bro. Sean Doatavio. Are you from Maynard, dude? No. Maynard is a nice town. I went through Maynard one time. And you guys have a lot of pride in Maynard. Maynard, Mass, man. I could feel the pride in Maynard. Maynard, Massachusetts. Shout out to Maynard. The town of Maynard. I am. Yeah. Yeah, I think the YouTube algorithm put you there because it like, did it figure out where you lived or something? I got beat up in Maynard for no reason once when my car ran out of gas. Are you serious? It looked like a nice place to be. Me and my wife were like, oh, Maynard. Maybe it's tight over there. Maybe it's tight. Good thing you got out of NYC, bro. You see the subway flooding? Oh, no. Did the subway really flood recently? Oh, wow. I worked for Castle Graphics back in the day. Concord, Mass. CMAS. Look at that, dude. A lot of Massachusetts people, man. Look, videos of the flooded New York City subway. Stations spark infrastructure concerns. Dude, look at this, bro. They flooded it. They couldn't learn how to get the stuff. It was awful. I was like 17. There was 30 plus. Dude, that sounds horrible, bro. You could have been killed. Jesus, look at this, dude. Is that lady for real? She's literally walking to the train like that? No way. No way. New Yorkers are literally walking through that? Dude, I would never walk through that. You know how much sewage and yo, you could fucking, excuse me. You could die walking through that stuff, bro. There could be an electrical outlet. Like, that's crazy. Yo, they don't care about us, man, in that city. They don't care about you in that city. I'm telling you right now, unless you're a multimillionaire living in a penthouse looking down at everybody, yo, get out of that city, bro. Get out of that city, man. I hate to be rude, but, dude, they don't treat you right in that city. They do not. Why I keep a bat in my car now? Dude, I can't believe you got beat by like 30 people in Maynard. I'm sorry that we brought Maynard up for you, man. Jesus. I sleep with a bat and a dagger. I'll tell you that. Like, I sleep with a bat and a dagger. I go to bed. That's why I sleep with a bat and a dagger, baby. You know what I'm saying? Here's a beautiful trade on Alpha. Probably going to do some damage. I like it on the 1 hour and I like it on the 4 hour. And to me, that's the only way I like it, baby. Do you like it slow it fast? She said I like it when it lasts, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving, baby. You know what I'm saying? Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. Shout out to Crypto Greg. Buy the dip, sell the peak, buy the dip, make it flip. Gonna make a money flow. Ain't gonna be broke no more. You funny, man. I gotta look at that later. Someone just sent me a crypto rap, bro. One of our awesome people sent me a crypto rap. Hilarious. Okay, guys, there's something I want to teach you about Telegram. You want to go on Telegram and make your private, make certain settings privacy. Or else everyone knows your phone number. Like, I know some of my my followers' phone numbers. I don't mind, but just, you know, you don't want everyone else knowing your phone number, especially if you use it to access your 2FA. So just make sure you go into your settings in Telegram and just say only contacts can see my number. That's the setting you want to make. Only contacts can see the number. This trade's looking hot. See how that turned blue? That it turns blue when the trade hits the number. That's why it turns blue. Okay. Bam. I like this, man. So many trades were given tonight. We killed it again, man. Back to 191. This GRT is just killing it. And look, stop loss is it. We can't lose on this one, man. I might as well just let this ride all night. Go to sleep with it on. Worst comes to worst, I lose $50. Right? Move to Ireland. I would love to move to Ireland, man. Check it out. Move to Dublin. Right? GRT moving strong. Yeah, it is, baby. Yeah, it is. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Yeah, remember that? Johnny Cash, baby. You called the BTC. It's climbing. Shout out to Hello Orwell. I didn't call it. I saw the chart. I read the chart correctly. I'm not that special, guys. I'm not that special. You could do the same things I'm doing if you put in the work and the time and the effort. It's all there for you. The information is there. Look, we knew this was a falling wedge. It was outside of the wedge. It was a breakout. Continuing to break to the upside. We're curving up here on the 1 hour now. 1 hour is getting crispy. I'm telling you, man, you want to be in a USDT trade now. You want to look for USDT alt trade pairs because that's going to keep you moving. What a great sunny night. Like, what a great Sunday night. What a great Sunday night. Woo! Feels good to be alive. It feels good to be alive. Sorry to ask again, but can you please look at Sand? Cammy. I got you, Cammy. We'll take a look at Sand for you. And don't be sorry, sweetheart. Or if you're a boy, I don't know. But I hope you're a woman. Cammy. Usually Cammy's a woman, but we don't know. Could be a man. And now I may be breaking woke rules right now. Bitcoin breaking up tonight. Breaking out. I hope it's not breaking up with me. I think 29 was the bottom, y'all. Elon, Greta, China, they threw all that FUD at us, and we still here. Honestly, I started calling the bottom a while back, but honestly, we could go to 42K and still see 25K. Remember that. We could go to 50K and still see 25K. We have some projections where that's possible. So, I spent 2 months in Natick, Mass, being a guinea pig for the government back in 91. What were you doing over there? They had you in like a bit of a yikes. It's funny. I was just in Natick yesterday for the first time in a long time. Yo, the DYOR research team just said they're going to make me a custom shirt and hoodie now. He said, you want a shirt or a hoodie? I said, give me both because I'll wear them in different times. Like if it's hot out, I'll wear the shirt. Dude, if they're going to make me a custom shirt and hoodie, dude. Taking off, I think. ONT guys. Thank you guys. And a guy, Scottish name, short for Cameron. Cammy. Shout out to Cammy, man. Appreciate you, Cameron. I should talk in a Scottish accent, man. Can I do the Scottish accent? Can I do it like... No, I can't do it. MK Ultra. Yeah, dude. Sounds like he was in some MK Ultra business, man. Do you run any DCA bots? On 3 commas. No, I just DCA when I like to. Cam, yep, guy's name. My new grandson's name. Yeah, Cameron. Yeah, Cameron, very, very well known here in Boston. Grew up with a few Camerons. Let's take a look at Sand for you, buddy. Thank you for waiting and being patient. Sorry it took me so long. Okay, so Sand. I had the idea that it would break on out right here, and it did. Right? I had inverted head and shoulders, but it kind of extended itself. We'll take a look. I'm going to teach you how to trade right now, guys. Look, daily time frame. First thing you're going to do. First thing you're going to do on the daily time. Ooh, that's looking nice to me too. I see things that I've seen before, and when I see things I've seen before, I get giddy. I'm like, ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Had almost, almost. That was more Northern English respect. Not at all. Now I can do, wait. Scottish man, are you fucking... I can do an Irish accent. I was out in Dublin the other day, man. And an English accent. The English talk a little bit... Are you bloody wanker? Are you built for a chinwag, huh? Do you guys talk about a chinwag, eh? So Sand on the daily is just getting started. If you just played the daily time frame, once it cracked, but look, it's now going to go sideways now. So the daily suggests sideways action. Okay? Daily suggests it's going to do this and then break out again because look, we got to reset on the daily. Let's hope we reset and go sideways. All right. You also want to pull Fibonacci's, you know, just so you can kind of see where the retracement was and where do you think we got some support and resistance. Retracement was to an 886 retracement. Then we came into the golden pocket, 618, 61, beautiful place to accumulate. We broke out, right? There was the divergence, swing down to swing down. Look, swing down to swing down. Swing up to swing up. Sometimes divergence is extended like this. See how extended it is? It's very extended like that. Okay? That was an English accent. Paul McGunkle. Yeah, English people talk in sections. It was an English accent. Bloody chin. You bloody bagger. Now, I'll tell you a little story, alright? So, I was in Sri Lanka. Going to put on a show with Keith Richards. Okay? But Keith Richards would not go on stage unless he had 1,000 brown M&Ms in a brandy glass, okay? 1,000 brown M&Ms in a brandy glass, right? So we have to go get the M&Ms. He's not going to go on stage, man. So we heard there's a sweet shop at the edge of town. So we head on out there to get the M&Ms in the brandy glass, right? When we get to the sweet shop, we find that they don't have a guard dog, but a great big Bengal tiger. I was able to take care of the tiger with a can of mice, but the boy and the shop owner was a different story altogether. I had to beat them to death with their own shoes. But luckily, we got the M&Ms, We put them in the brandy glass, and we had a great show. Who knows what movie that from? If you know what movie that from, I'll give you $10 in Litecoin. Post your Litecoin address. CMAS, I owe you $10 in Litecoin. I'm so sorry it took me that long. I will square it away and get it to you. You memorized the exact amount of... You figured out some number that I asked, like how many things I had of something, and you knew the exact number, and you nailed it. And I remember it. I will get you. Wayne's World, Tree City West, nailed it. Tree City West, send me your $10, send me your Litecoin address. DM crypto_lifer with your Litecoin address. I'll send you $10 in Litecoin right away, man. No, I got you though, CMAS. I got you. You gotta let me do what I'm supposed to do, man of my word. I'll search through our group. I know you gave me the 1563, right? Damn, I was about to say it. Faulty Towers, Wayne's World 2. Wait. Someone said Wayne's World. I think it's in Wayne's World 2. I believe it's in Wayne's World 2. So Tree City West. Actually, I have to. It's Tree City West. It was Wayne's World 2. He's right. It's Wayne's World 2. The second one, man. Remember when Garth has the gun? He's like, I don't know what to do with this, man. I fucking love that, dude. Dana Carvey's amazing, bro. He's awesome. Like, how could you not like Dana Carvey, bro? He's the funniest dude in the world. All right, how about what movie is this? I'll give you one. It's Dana Carvey. He goes, paper towels bad, blowers good. Paper towels bad, blowers good. Paper towels bad, blowers good. Kennebunkport, out in Kennebunkport. If anyone can guess that movie, I'd give you a tiny line in it. It was Dana Carvey. What movie is that? Without Googling it. Some of you guys are going to Google it and figure it out, but... Oh no, this man is like a boxing judge. Hello, Orwell. Thanks, Mitch. This guy. It's 2. No, it was 2. It's Wayne's World 2. But he said, you know, it's funny. The guy that said Wayne's World then corrected himself before everybody else and said Wayne's World 2. So he still wins. Tree City West. Hit me up. Crypto_lifer. I'll send you $10 in Litecoin. Okay, so this is what I see happening for Sand on the daily. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is coming to the downside, looking very, very nice. So. Okay, a bit of a cup and handle action. So we looked at the daily. Now I just want to look at this time frame. And see, this was a cup and handle here that blasted out. So I just want to show you the smaller cup and handles that you can play. They play out very well. All right. Look at that sand, right? And you would take the length of the pole all the way to that dip area. That's what I usually get when I get a cup and handle. I get that entire length, like every time. Like, it's crazy how much it happens. And look at this. The measured move was exact. Like, come on. Look at that measured move. I call it skilling it. I don't know why I call it skilling it, because I feel like I'm skilling it. Like, it's like skilling it. You're skilling it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, you're taking this low up to the high and you're skilling it. Skilling it so nice, right? Now, the 1 hour did a double top. That should have come down. But right now, it's negating the idea that it wants to bounce on the double top. It's actually fighting for support and resistance. So now you hit SNR, support and resistance. So key, right? Because that's going to give you where you can figure out, you know, your positional strength. Okay. I talk about when you ever have this long trend line and you see even just a slight break of the trend, pay attention. It could be a tiny break of the trend. It's a big deal. So falling wedge had to break to the upside eventually. I mean, they extended it. Boom. We got our move out. All right. Now let's see what's going down. I mean, now it's forming. It's getting oversold on the 4 hour. So you should get excited because that means it should be pumping to the upside not too long from now. That's what I see happening. I think it fell out of the pattern, and there's almost a shoulder head and a shoulder there. It's very, very, very drunken, very mixed. I honestly really wouldn't even call it. So there's Sand USDT right there, and it's looking pretty nice. Looking pretty nice. It go back to 81. We were buying Sand at 4 cents back in the day. You'd still be up at 10x. I mean, even more than that, 11, 12x almost. But yeah, it's a really, really good trade. Looking really, really nice. We got momentum on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. I mean, this is where I would be getting in. Do I have bullish divergence? Yeah, there's some divergence right here. We got swing down to swing down. And this is like flat or swings up a little bit. See that? That tells me that the trend should continue to the upside. We should start seeing some movement here. I like this. I like what we're seeing right now. I really do. I love to long the bottom. I like to put a stop at the previous low. 12%. 75% gains, man. That's a 6-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Beautiful. That's how you want to play these. I got my support and resistance marked. I got my pattern. I got the MACD with lack of bullish momentum kind of just going sideways. We're low on the Stokes on 1 hour and the 4 hour. Only thing in your favor is the daily knot. But we'll see what happens once these pop. We can go sideways after that. So, hey, Sand. Don't miss Sand, baby. Sand likes to pop, and it pops hard. When it moves very, very well. Sand. Shout out to everyone who joined my trading group. Shout out to all my Patreons. Shout out to everyone that supports me. I appreciate you guys so much. I feel so good to be alive today. I'm so proud of every one of my lifers, man. People taking their calls. People taking profits. People learning. Look. Get my testimonial group. Look at my testimonials, man. I love this. I love this room. But look. I literally went from that guy that said, hey, I'm going to buy some Ethereum, to the guy that said, hey, this chart's in a cup and handle and looks ready to break out of the handle in a few months' time with the knowledge I'm picking up here. I mean, so sick, right? Haven't missed a stream for a month. The Patreon does more for me than just good calls. It's one of the only times I enjoy checking my phone. Thanks for the steady stream of clarity. I doubled up this morning on some baby BNB. I threw down enough to pay for my Patreon. Joined yesterday and then some. Lifer will show you how to deep dive and find dem gems. Okay. I've been swing trader for a while with good success, but Sam, my brother, your TA has given me the confidence to start trading low leverage 3 to 5x BTC trades. I am very loose to being in a position now to do this full time. I'm very close to being in a position now to do this full time and to be with my family more often. So many thanks, bro. Seriously, thank you for sharing your wisdom. You see what I'm saying? Like you're touching people's lives in a way that just like can't. What's up, Lifer? Here for the knowledge. You taught me more than anyone on YouTube, hands down. Appreciate all you do. For those on the fence, joined Patreon 5 days ago and I'm up already. Lifer is the real deal. I watch your stream when I can. Today I was off work and caught you live. Your show is so informative. You have a very unique channel. I found you to be very entertaining as well as informative. You're an inspiration to others, and you're so genuine. I'm going to share you to all my friends and stay with you to watch as you grow. Also, have you taken your advice, so I'll let you know when I'm a multimillionaire. Thank you for all the hard work and dedication you give us. You are the best. We love you. Keep up the great work. Did a session today. All I can say is good stuff about Sam. Can't wait to see what's to come for me in the new space. I have day traded the stock exchange for over 5 years. Really glad I took the time to sit with Lifer. Note, made 1500s on Soj. The guy is doing something right. $100 to sit with him. Made it back today. Made it back the day he chit with me. Thanks again. Your bake video boosted my portfolio so much. I'm going to resign from work. You can't like cake at $40. You, my friend, are a time traveler. It's my favorite one. Like, That's my favorite one, man. That's my favorite one. But like people, I'm telling you, man. Hey, Lifer, I've been watching your channel for ages now and have seen how fast and strong the community has grown. Just wanted to say thank you. You're an inspiration to us all. Help us through some of the hardest times as you were there every day. Thank you. Just had my first one-on-one session with a Lifer only a few months into my trading journey, and with so much information evolving every second of the day, it can be a lot to take in and seem difficult to know where to look and what direction to go while trying not to lose your money. Sam walked through the basics with a very detailed step-by-step process and gave me insight into what to look for and how to manage my risk and asset allocation. I appreciate the laughs and I appreciate the knowledge and the wisdom you share, brother. I can't wait for my next session. P.S. Go Canucks, go. Enough about me, but I just, And so here he is, Tree Styles, hit me up. I asked him, send me your Litecoin address. There it is. Ooh, sorry. There it is, and I'm going to send him some Litecoin real quick. All right? Appreciate you, brother. Market ready for a bounce. Wrenchy T. Where is my popcorn, Wrenchy T? Bottom of the trend line, man. Wow, who would have thought Friday night, man? Asia waking up. Asia waking up hot. Now we got to look at the news. We got to see what the news is saying. Let's look at the Atom BTC call that I made. Let's look at Telcoin. Telcoin's a hurt soldier. Probably a good time to get into some Tel. Look at that low for Tel. That was the chance to buy Tel at 148. I mean, shoulder, head, and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder to the downside. Drunken inverted head. Drunken inverted head and shoulder to the upside. And boom, boom, boom. Okay, so look at this. There's the trend. Inverted head and shoulder. Make one more shoulder and pop to the upside. Very, very possible. Just watching this, I could see something like this occur. And we could form this thing, get tight, and then blast on out. It's kind of behind everything else. Like, it was pumping when everything else wasn't pumping. So it's kind of like not doing what everything else is doing now. All right. So I pulled the fib on it. We're at the 786. All right. I mean, that's a low, low point. All right. Did we get stopped out of the entry? Let me see. I don't think so. Let me see. No, so far so good. I told you to enter the trade, and so far you're not stopped out. Should have entered at 167 on the wick. I like this coin right now, and it's a hot coin. Daily is oversold. How is the 4-hour overbought? How is the 1-hour overbought? Things done nothing. That worries me a little bit. So stay away from it. Don't touch this one yet. It's going to make the right shoulder just like I'm talking about. That's what it's going to do, and then we're going to nail it. So we got this one. The trade's already occurred. We already nailed it. It's going to do this. We're going to snatch it, and we're going to blast it. And this thing's going to go high. Because you know Telcoin's hot right now, and someone's just suppressing the price because they know more bullish news is coming for Telcoin. It's just happening. What's my hottest coin right now in my list of crazy hundreds of coins here? Parsiq doing this thing. Oh, that reset, so you can't really tell. Dude, Wing, I gave you Wing. I just gave you this trade. I just gave it to you. Like, geez Louise, bro. I can't make this stuff up. Can't make this stuff up. It was the first trade I gave, like, at the beginning of the day today. Like, look, it was at... Oh, it's at 6... Not the beginning. At 6:14 p.m. I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, man, this thing's at $15. Like, I like it right here. Wing USDT. Cup and handle. Going to break out of the cup and handle. There's some other reasons. There's some support and resistance flip. There's some other reasons that I really liked what I saw for the trade. And boom, in real time, you guys are seeing trades blast off in real time. Like, gone in at 15 and it's already up. It's already up, doing its thing. So BTC rolling, babe. Enjin looking good. Dot link, Adam, huge. Alex, yeah. Do you guys like Dot long term? Yeah, I think Dot was thinking on dollar cost averaging. I like Dot. Yeah, you should be. Man, I love to quit my fiat grind to make it trading. I don't know if I could do another 20 years busting my ass the way I do. And on heavy iron field, knows what I'm talking about. Any heavy iron field knows what I'm talking about. Real grinder. Are you an iron worker, bro? Any heavy iron field worker. Iron field worker. Are you an iron worker? My dad was an iron worker, bro. I got so much respect for y'all. If you were my dad was, let me show you what iron workers did. I'm gonna show you what my dad did for a living. No, it was crazy. Like, I literally looked up one day and saw my dad. My mom brought me to the job site. I looked up. She's like, there's your father. And I was like, my father's up there? Like, you know, crypto with friends. Election audit update. That's interesting. I like Epoch Times, man. I think they're really cool. I think they're an open, awesome. I like them, man. I like this guy Roman. I think he's cool. I do. I think I would get along with him. He seems to be just kind of straightforward. I don't know. You know? So we want to look at my dad used to walk these beams. This is what my dad did for a living, dude. This is what my father did. He worked like this on beams, dude. And he'd grab a beam, and I still can't believe he worked up there like that. Like, what the? My father did this for a living, dude. So when he came home from work, you can only imagine. If I left my shirt on the ground, dude, he was like, I remember taking off a shirt one day just because I came in real quick. I thought I threw it like on my bed, but it like fell into the floor. And then I went to the bathroom, and he came home, and he walked down the hallway to say hi to me, but I was in the bathroom, and he saw my shirt on the floor, dude. I walked out of the bathroom. He was like, what the? I worked my ass off for you to put your clothes on the... And back then, they didn't tie off like this. I mean, he said his first time was a 60-year-old guy drinking a cup of... shaking on the elevator, drinking a cup of whiskey. He's such an alcoholic to get the shakes off of him to start his day. Yeah, dudes were smoking embalming fluid on the shaft elevator. Like, just... Back then, to be an iron worker, you were basically an insane person. Like, you could have risked your life in the 70s and the 60s and the 80s. My dad built some of the biggest high-rises you've ever seen. He worked on the IBM building in New York. He worked on power plants all over the country. Mobile, Alabama, Santa Barbara. He worked up in Colorado Springs. He saw this whole country, man. He knows all these little towns all around the country, and he can still tell me all of them. He remembers them so well. He had to leave our family when I was young. My dad wasn't around a lot because he had to travel for work. But when I was like 4 to when I was about 10 or 12 years old, my dad was on the road a lot, you know? And finally, he retired from ironworking when I was 15, and he was about 51, and he did real estate after that. And, you know, and I got to see him way, way more. And I spent every summer with him. But this is what my dad did for a living, man. And he connected the beams. And he was up here, man. You know. But he was what's called the connector, man. The connector really did a big job. Like, he took the beam. Like, connectors are crazy, bro. Look, an erection teaser. Like, this is a serious job, bro. These guys were crazy.
We got to overcome these things because we got families to feed, you know? If you don't do this, especially, you know, coming out of a prison environment, you end up going back to the things that got you caught up. So I think I fear being a failure to my family and my friends more than I fear probably falling.
See what he said? He said, you know, I fear more being a failure to my family and friends than I feel fallen. You know, but dude, it was such a. If you grow up with an iron worker as a father, Scott Yardley, they work up in the frickin'. It's insane, man. Anyway, just want to give you some backstory about the Crypto Lifer on a Sunday night. You know, Wayne's World 2, man. We covered a lot of ground tonight. Father in the family is foundational all the time, man. My dad was there all the time. He was a little crazy, but he was there. Your dad did not trust stock. Try focus on long-term coins. There you go. Man, props to all of us dads who are there every day for our kids. I see great things in our generation for real. I appreciate what you're saying, D. Harrison. I do too, man. Enjin is in the cup and handle. Ready to blast off. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. How do you feel on XRP? Yodley, thanks for the sharing, bro. Yodley. How do you feel about XRP? I love XRP. I hold 10,000 XRP. I used to hold 20,000. I sold them at about 60 to buy sand, which then tripled. So it was a great move, by the way. You know, Enjin cup and handle too. Yeah, we're going to take a look at that. Let's see Bitcoin. Tight, man. Appreciate that self-info. Crazy stories from hardworking people, man. Yeah, Maurice Gonzalez. Eric Heil. Eric, man, how's it been, dude? Haven't seen you in a while, Eric. Well, I'm not up on Iron Beam. I'm down here waiting. Dude, you're not getting the 70 Cardano hit, Eric. You're not getting it, dude. He's like, I want my 15 Bitcoin and my $70 Cardano, and if I don't get it, then I'm just... Eric, I love you, bro. I appreciate you, man. You're funny, dude. I always know you're joking around. I mean, you're not joking around. You want that 70 Cardano. I just don't know if you're going to get it. I don't know if you're going to get it, man. Let's take a look at Enjin Coin in that cup and handy. Oops. No, I'm just messing with you, man. Pause. Okay. I saw a possible head and shoulders breaking to the upside. Let's see what else I see, though. To me, I mean, cup and handle, yes, and also just a beautiful pennant. I mean, right? Just an ascending triangle. Like, it's just a beautiful ascending, man. Call me the pattern master. Call me the pattern man. Patty cake, pattern man. Show me many patterns as fast as you patterns can. Now, 4 hours getting high. Remember that. So it could be like this to the downside. Super chatting for Enjin, my first love in crypto. Shout out to Mr. Smurfington. I'm 31 and I don't know how many dads my age who have wholesome lives like I have with my family. Some of it's luck, but it's largely determination. Dude, I'm 38 and I love my 2 daughters and my wife and my kids, and like, man, I just found out my best friend, one of my good friends, having a baby girl. I felt so happy for him. And you know, he's already had kids for so long. I didn't think he would have another kid, and he's having another kid, man. He's gonna have a beautiful family, man. I think, what coin should I go in for? Just made $500 today. There you go, Alex Coutron. Appreciate you, bro. So much respect. So much respect to the Esoteric Drifter. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I like that name, too. Esoteric, one of my favorite rappers out of Boston. If you ever listen to Esoteric. But so the 4 hours suggests we come to the downside. It really does, right there, right? So it's a little sketchy on Enjin Coin, right? But the 1 hour says you're going to fly. So here. So all you can do is this. Running out of room. It is a slight cup with a handle. I'll give that to you, too. I'm not going to negate that it's not a cup and handle. Just not the biggest one, but... I want to see if there's another. This is kind of a cup and handle, too. Oh, wait, you're right. Look at this. Wait, hold on. This is how I kind of feel that we've hit some type of bottom for some reason. They did throw us all the FUD, and like, I wouldn't sell any of my Bitcoin. Like, there's so much more dollar FUD. Like, they could give us all the FUD in the world. There's no FUD could beat the dollar FUD. Like, dude, this... Oh, my... I can't get into it. Because if I even open my mouth, it'll just... Remember we skill it? Remember how I talk about skilling it? It's just the same thing we saw before. Skilling it, baby. Alpha did it. They're all going to do it. This thing's going to want to come back to $3 faster than fast. Remember how fast it boomed up? Now you play support and resistance lines. All right? That's definitely going to be some resistance right there. We might pull back to support before we pop on out. Adam is gonna go up. Adam, big things, yeah. 7L and Esoteric, dude. Yo, you're the man, dude. You know 7L and Esoteric? I haven't heard someone say that besides me in a long time. 37 here. We all put family first, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm 21, and I made $50. Yo, that's huge. 35 with identical 2-year-old twin to do's. Best thing that ever happened to me. Shout out to you, hardworking dads, man. Shout out to James Patello for your 2-year-old twins, bro. Be in your 30s, bro. This is the best time of our lives, being in our 30s, man. I'm telling you, man. We can still work out. We can still push it. We still got, but we have the wisdom of being older, and we know what's going on, right? So look, I see this breaking out now. I would enter the trade based on the 1 hour, but be cautious. The 4 hour is not too strong, so, you know, quick. Like, you might even just take this 10% trade. It might come back down, and then you can see something else. I do think there's bigger gains coming, though. Like, if we go to the 4 hour, this is how I'd play this then. I'd look at it and see we're breaking out. We're clearly breaking out, right? And we have a cup and handle. So the idea is wait for this to come to the downside and then just get into the cup and handle and rock it, right? So you wait. So you either do a 1 hour trade small right now, which looks like it's going to work out to the outside. So there's a 1 hour trade for Enjin. All right. Wow, we're on tonight, man. Yeah, CelphTitled. I love CelphTitled, dude. He's hilarious. I would love chilling with that dude. He's 6'4". He's a beast. I seen him live. He's a beast. He's a big dude. He's crazy too. Like, he will slap the spit out your mouth, bro. I love that dude though. I'll kill you with 3 7 clips and 100 billion bounds. With a cellular down. Yo, CelphTitled is the man, dude. I feel like we have to listen to some CelphTitled before we leave. I haven't listened to him in mad long. He's hilarious though. You write like this, CelphTitled. A lot of people don't know CelphTitled, dude. They don't. He's an old rapper. Stop what you're doing. Apathy and CelphTitled. That's a funny one. CelphTitled and Buck Wild featuring Rugged the Rugged Man. Oh, that's probably dope. CelphTitled TV. Yo, CelphTitled's hot. He's hot. He got 7,000 subs. I got more subs than CelphTitled. It's crazy, man. He's awesome, though. He really is awesome. Look, featuring Esoteric 2 years ago. Devastating MCs featuring Esoteric and Apathy. We'll play that one 420. I'll get copyright on it, but it's all good, man. My SECO guy won't be happy about it, though. He'll be like, why do you keep... I'm like, because we make money in Super Chats, man. I don't stress it. So I want to post this Enjin Coin trade right now. Guys, who's better on the chats, bro? Who's better on the chats, guys? Is there a better chat guy out there? Let me know. Who's better on the chats than me? Hey, who does it better than me, huh? Paisano. Hey, Paisano. Paisano. Now, Enjin, the bigger trade is this giant cup and handle breaking to the upside. Okay? We could push up and then get rejected and then watch for the 4 hour to reset. When the 4 hour resets, that would be our entry. Somewhere like here, maybe. This could get wider. This triangle might open up. Something like this. This might come back down. Could even come down that low, back to 123. And then, once we hit that, that's where I would then lock like this. I would enter here, and that's when I would ride this one all the way, baby. So I'm preparing you for a bigger trade. You could take that 1 hour, but I'm preparing you for just a better trade in general, right? You could risk the 9 right there, right? See how it rocks. How are we doing in the trade, Crypto Greg? How are we doing in the trade? 191, not too bad. I got a MATIC trade. I'm down 183 and 124. It's not operating. Yo, this used to be real time. This used to actually do real time updating. Where is this? There's like a real time button. I don't even have it anymore. I swear, man, I signed too many people up to this thing. Now it's. Oh, see, auto update. Click that on. See the auto update? Make sure that's on. I had that off. Make sure that's clicked on. I had it clicked off. Click it on. You want it to auto update, obviously. Like, all right. There you go. Now we got auto update going. And I'm in a Bitcoin trade at $32,400 for $7,500. That's basically a long-term hold for Bitcoin. I just started to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Look, I started buying at 622. That's when I felt the bottom may have been in. Really. Like, I started feeling like that's when I felt the bottom was beginning to become in. And I finally started to throw down some of my capital. I was like, you know what? It's time to get into these. It's time to keep it moving, right? Okay. Safe Haven doing its thing, baby. DACC. I want to talk about this coin, DACC. Because it's on my radar. Not many people know about it, and it's on my radar. So then this is how you play this trade. I'll have to talk that out in another video. And that's will be a video trade because I got to explain that trade, right? I can't just post it. I got to explain it, right? All right, so this thing, I think this thing could make you a lot of money in Bitcoin because look what it did last time. All right, let me just show you. So look, I had it in a cup and handle. This is a cup and handle, did not play out. Look at it. Did not play out. Just kept going down. That's why stop loss is right below the thing. And if you get hit out, you get hit out. It's the beauty of my trading system. It's so sweet. It knows how to make it move. 397% gains last time. 1 Bitcoin turned into 4 Bitcoin. Pretty sweet. 5 Bitcoin. So, we're trying to catch a falling knife here. But if you catch this one right, or if you just put some Bitcoin in this and leave it there for like 6 months, I really, like, you just put like a quarter of Bitcoin in here and just leave it in there, I think you're going to come back to like 4 or 5 Bitcoins. Like, I think this thing's going to explode again. Only a matter of time. I really do think it will. Let's look at the daily time frame for it. Look how high it's been already. If it makes it anywhere back to its all-time high, even close. Look at this thing. Look at the reward out of this coin. You don't see this every day. We're talking, if it makes it back to that high, we are talking 8,000% gains on this coin. 8,000%. Decentralized access content chain. All right. DACC, DACC. All right. I think that's one of the biggest gains possible for where you're at. Put $500 in Bitcoin in there. If you lose it, you lose it. Oh well, right? So I think that's a risky trade where you just put $500 in and you never think about it again. Now, if the $500 goes up 8,000%, 1,000 is a 10x, okay? 1,000 is a 10x. You're getting 8 10x's, right? 1,000 is a 10x. So you're getting 80, you're going to 80x, right? That's 80x. So if you put $500 in here, times about $80, you can make 40 grand and do nothing. Or you lose $500. I mean, to me, it's kind of like, so I do some of these too. Whenever I win something big, I just plop a little bit in one of these and just let them ride. See what happens. See where it can go, man. But if the bull run resumes and you get in here on the low, it's like buying in a bear market right now, man, and you get pumped to the upside, 19 Satoshi. Hey, can't say I didn't tell you. Can't say I didn't tell you. Overstock looking really nice. I talk about this on the stock market. I think you're going to see 110% gains, 117% gains on Overstock. I got this in a pennant, and it's looking pretty nice. Coiling up, getting ready to rock out on the daily time frame. It's oversold. This thing's ready to rock. Overstock's ready to go, my friends. Ready to go. Back to the chat. How's everybody doing? 127 people watching. Okay, I scalped and I'm out with 700 on GRT. Love you, lifer and fam. Work in the AM. 123 crypto is life. Trent, geez, I had to step out for 10 minutes. Did you cash out on GRT or are you still in? Why did it? What happened? It dumped on us? Well, you knew it was going to have a pullback. The 15-minute chart was high. But the 1 hour still got room to go. No reason to get out of the trade. The 4 hour is good to go too. I'm at 157. I got the stop loss above my buy now, see? So I can only win 0.5%. So now I can't lose any money. I can only win 0.5%. I'm up 160. I'm going to let this run until tomorrow. I think I'm going to make $1,000 in this trade off of 10K. I do. Nice scalp, Crypto Greg. Appreciate you, brother. Jeez, I had to step out for 10 minutes. Come on, Bitcoin. Get that breakout, BB. Okay, let's take a look at BTC, USDT. so many trades I gave. Okay, I just saw someone got out. I'm staying in. Yeah, I'm not getting out. I'm not getting out. The risk is just too good. It broke out of the falling wedge. A lot of times it does not break back into those, so I'm going to keep it rocking. I bet you Crypto Greg, I was up 200. Crypto Greg was up 700. That means Crypto Greg put about 40K in that trade, maybe even 60K. He might have been up 1,400 and got out down like. So we know Crypto Greg was in there for like 60,000. So if I was in heavy like that too, I probably would have scalped out. He doesn't want to wake up down 2-3K. God forbid, you know. So that's a smart move. 34,400, man. We're doing it. We're doing it. Where do you buy DACC? On KuCoin. Okay, wow. So someone got out. Crypto Greg, 0.95 or bust. Yeah, Aliyah, man, going all the way. Yeah, 0.95 or bust is how you lose it all. It's funny going months of watching my portfolio go up and down, thousands to just hundreds each day. Don't worry, Shanna. It'll all come back. Just stick with the lifer. Everything's going to make sense. Adam BTC is about to blast. Watch that trade too. Look, cup and handle. Cup and handle. Look. That's a cup and handle on the daily time frame for AION BTC. Looking really nice right now. Watch this. Ooh, watch this, guys. This looks like we found a winner. Do you see how many cup and handles there are? That's how you know something's brewing. I teach you guys, when you see multiple patterns of the same, it tells you that something's going down. Stick with the lifer. Money piles up. Yo, it really does, though. It really, really does. Ever since you found me, Crypto Greg, you've been doing them. I mean, you were doing them beforehand, but I love you on this live, bro. I love your energy, man. You got good vibes, bro. You even teach me, like, life lessons throughout the live, man. I got so many good people around me. I'm telling you right now, bro, we can't stop. We can't be stopped. We got too many good people in this movement right now. There's another idea for AION, for AVAX. This thing could go up. You could risk 48% to gain 491. Stop loss has to be at 651, but dude, this could be a massive move to the upside. Stop loss there, 26%. Watch Avalanche. If the whole market resumes, like it's saying, a lot of people are saying mid-July we were going to start pumping again. And that would be in like 4 or 5 days, man. So well, you go sideways here and there, and then it's telling you, because the 4 hour needs to reset, which would take 2 to 3 days. Then it's going to be the 14th. And then everything's going to, like the daily and the 1 hour and the 4 hour, or the daily and the 4 hour are going to both be ready to rock. So it's just cup and handles all over the place. Like, they're everywhere. And when you see them everywhere, it tells you something, man. It tells you something. All right, total 2. Let's take a look at total and total 2. Total is the entire market cap of cryptocurrency, all right? Now, I told you that it was very important how to hold certain levels. It was retesting. It retested 1.29. I said, it's got to hold 1.3 trill. Came up. I said, it's got to hold 1.4 trill. Came up. Now it's holding 1.4 trill, and it's up in an ascending triangle. That's an ascending triangle for sure, in my opinion. And I had it mapped out. And I think it's going to break to the upside, retest, and then we're gone. Off 1.48, 1.5 trillion, and then we're gone, right? So, like, and I see some big moves. So what's the measured move for total? Next leg up is about to come. All this was just a little slowdown so we could get another beautiful pump. Get ready for the pump of your life. Your account's going to be above where it was last time within 3 months. Above where it was last time. And then we're ready for more. We're ready for more. I don't think we even really started the bull run yet. I really believe that. I really believe we just were getting our feet wet. Because this bull run's supposed to be like Krakatoa. It's supposed to make life-changing wealth like no one has ever thought. this 2021 bull run is supposed to be. There's just that. It's got that je ne sais quoi. 2021, baby. Okay, I reloaded. So, total seems pretty good right now. If we look at the weekly, it's extremely oversold. It wants to reset. It's done. Weekly time frames show big support to move to the upside, right? As far as Bitcoin in there too as well. So it's telling you, man, only a matter of time until we break up. So I want to see us break above here, 1.77 trillion, and then we can go from there. So all I want to know is once we break up 1.7, I'm going to be a happy man. Then there we can talk about what's next, where to go, levels. $1.7 trillion on total. Then there's total 2. Total 2 is the market cap of all the altcoins, every single altcoin put together, right? We see that too. We came back down here to about what? The 618 and the 0.65 golden pocket. I find that eerily uncanny. That's another reason why I felt like we had bottomed. Also extremely oversold on the weekly time frame. Like, you can't get that low. I think the daily is going to curve up just like Bitcoin did. I think Bitcoin's going to pull this whole thing back up. Sitting at 756 billion. That's beautiful. It kind of dipped down here like so, but it's still in this channel. It could break to the downside and we could see 628 billion. But if it breaks up parabolic. And this could be the bottom for the market cap. Like, we could never see the market cap this low again for the rest of our lives. There's a chance that 756 right now is the bottom. And why am I saying that? Because up, down, we break out. That's a parabolic breakout. Then we get above this line, then that line, and then we start to dig our way out of this falling wedge. 200-day moving average moving through the pattern on the daily, that's a good sign. Bouncing off of it is a good sign as well. 4 hours a little high, 1 hour's ready to go. So just like everything else, 1 hour's going to pump for us till about 6, 7 in the morning. Then tomorrow, it looks like the 1 hour and the 4 hour are going to be bad. Looks like we're going to have a red day tomorrow. I'm just saying. Looks like we're going to have a red day. I would ride your trades till you go to sleep and then get out, right? Because it looks like we will have a little bit of a downtrend tomorrow. All right, and then you can just buy back into whatever you want after that kind of settles out. That's what I see happening, because the 1 hour is going to get up here, curve, and then that 4 hour is going to be like time to curve, and then you're going to see two things overbought, and there you go. Okay. So total 2 doing good, really good too. And let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance tells you how much money is in Bitcoin compared to all the other altcoins. Dominance at 46, you know, and it kind of got high, look, and then it just could not get back to the top of the pattern. Really, really good. It almost isn't like this, and it got rejected. Like that was a breakup, came out, got rejected, fell back down. It's going to be oversold on the 4 hour, and it's coming down on the 1 hour. That's a good sign. That's why you know altcoins are going to pump for the next 8 hours, because this is coming down for the next 8 hours. But it's pointing to the upside on the daily, but almost halfway there. So give it a little more, and then it really just will run out of steam. And when I look at the weekly time frame, the weekly is about to be overbought and dump on us on Bitcoin dominance. So that's suggesting when dominance falls, so the weekly's down here on all the altcoins, you can see the inverse happening. I mean, it's setting up for a big move. That's altcoins are going to pump soon. Like I'm telling you right now. Don't listen to the FUD. Don't listen to the news. Just the TA is telling us what's going to happen right now. Like, it's laying down the story. It's pretty obvious to me what's going to happen now. All right. MATIC BTC. Let's take a look at this retracement. Retracement to the 618.5. Not bad. 3,000 Satoshi, man. MATIC BTC. All right. Okay. We're going to get into the news now. I want to see what they're saying. I feel like they're getting bullish now, which is funny because they go from hating. The news is really funny. You see, cryptocurrency let me know how manipulated the news was. Like, cryptocurrency brought so much to fruition for me. It brought so much to light. I saw the truth in so many different situations through cryptocurrency. Like, it was hard to lie to me in so many ways again. The Bogdanov twins claim they helped invent Bitcoin. The bizarre statements follow a running gag that the 71-year-old twin brothers control the crypto markets and the world. The Bogdanov twins, right? Igor and Grika Bogdanov claim they knew about Satoshi Nakamoto through a Japanese scientist and influenced Bitcoin's development. The bull came years after being subject to a long-running gag in crypto that portrayed them as omnipotent market forces. French TV personalities and former theoretics physicists Igor and Grika Bogdanov claim they knew of Bitcoin inventor Satoshi Nakamoto and were involved with the creation of cryptocurrency. Igor and I, as mathematicians, were able to participate in the elaboration of some of the source code, especially the predictive code, said Greg on French TV. Non-stop people on July who expanded on his claims on July 7th. In the early 90s, the two brothers said they worked with Francis Mizzi, the inventor of the touchscreen, whose lab included a Japanese scientist, Soichiro Shimoto, who was someone close to the mythical person or a group of people called Nakamoto. The Bogdanov twins said they would often discuss ideas about digital currency with Shimoto, though they didn't specify any details. The Bogdanov twins also claimed that Nakamoto gave them 2 ancient bitcoins in physical form when Bitcoin was created in 2008. Helmuth Banner, editor-in-chief of the French crypto media outlet Journal des Coins, told Decrypto that these claims should be taken with a pinch of salt, since in terms of credibility, the twins are equivalent to a scientific version of the Kardashian family. Physics by training, the twins rose to prominence in France with the host of science education show Temp X during the 80s. These days, they're treated as socialites rather than scientists.
J'ai acheté de l'Ether. Une des crypto-monnaies.
Anyone can be famous, man. You just gotta want to do it. I love it. I love it, man. Don't be, be different, and that's how you'll make it. Bitcoin price analysis. Bitcoin retest 34,000. Bears ready to push to 31. When did this article get written? At 1:50 p.m. Yeah, this guy had no idea what he was talking about. This is the safest bet for Ethereum traders right now. I don't like reading trading stuff. Why crypto bans are becoming less noticeable on market movements. The death of cryptocurrencies has long been prognosticated, and it is proving even harder to bring down this drive. As expected, every new invention, despite receiving a warm reception by those it seeks to deliver, faces opposition from the forces that be as they fight to retain control and maintain the status quo. Bitcoin has been banned many times in many geographies, and yet today adoption is outpacing internet adoption, said Elise Colleen. Succinctly put, cryptocurrencies are a force to reckon with, and any ban has only served in strengthening their popularity and use around the world. This has prompted governments to reconsider their previous positions on their utility, as some decide to adopt and regulate them as opposed to blindly opposing their use. Owning the continued strength and adoption of Bitcoin despite being banned in some major countries as China, some lessons can be learned as to why these bans keep failing. You cannot ban blockchain its code, unlike music or other physical files, which can be destroyed physically and production or use restricted. Cryptocurrencies are built on a blockchain, which is a set of codes. Code cannot be banned since it resides in this technology that allows people to exchange cryptocurrency direct on a P2P level. In actual fact, if the governments were totally ban the use of crypto, they would have to handpick every individual in the country and confiscate the smart gadget, which is illogical and impossible. Crypto is more than just about money, it's fostering other technology innovations. Apart from fears of financial impropriety expressed by anti-crypto quarters and governments, crypto has proved to be the solving problem beyond finance. For example, through Bitcoin mining, the use of renewable clean energy is set to expand, leaving behind the use of fossil fuels, which cause environmental destruction and global warming. It's solving financial problems where other systems have failed. Cryptocurrencies are offering solutions to financial problems that traditional financial systems were unable or reluctant to solve. In particular, transacting using crypto is far cheaper and faster than traditional banking methods. People are thus able to exchange their pay for exact value without parting with exorbitant cuts to middlemen. Honestly, the penny can't be divided, right? The cryptocurrency can be divided by like eighths of a penny. That's already makes it better right off the bat. Crypto has also increased privacy in the financial transactions as it expels third parties from spying on sensitive data. Crypto increases its value as more people keep adopting it. Hence, one will have a grasp of their own wealth and control it personally. The world is changing, and so is crypto. No real reasons fears to warrant a ban. While some anti-crypto segments and governments are calling for the ban on crypto, none of them seems to be giving cognate reasons for the same. They keep blaming crypto for the same problems the traditional finance system and governments have failed to remedy, even before trying. Financial fraud, inflation, energy problems, the liquidation of financial institutions that have sunk people's money are the same problems the governments have been unable to solve. It's only getting worse by the day. It is naive to blame crypto for these problems, which in effect it is, with great success, helping to solve. Banning crypto is ill-advised. Instead, government should seek to consider a crypto economy as the early beginners of a new open financial system. Just like the Philippines' goal should be to adopt and regulate. Trade-off in any systems are inevitable. Thus, the focus should be on debunking the myths and narratives around cryptocurrencies and clarifying them with facts. Right off the bat, man. Das busting loose. Wow, what the best way to get fiat on an exchange? Never heard of her. Whales just went on a massive burn party. So true about the Fiat FUD factory. Code is law. Code is law, baby. Shout out to Wrenchy T. Appreciate you, brother. China, DJAF, right? Kind of want to buy some overstock calls when the stock resets on it. That would be a good idea, bro. I got you on that one. Bitcoin doesn't require an ETF, but this is why it's a plus. Certainly more knowledgeable than previous administration. He might even take a harsher view because he does have the expertise, and there are significant issues the SEC has laid out over years. It cannot be offered publicly. It has to be offered to accredited investors in that first instance. And then what that means is there's a lag between the creation of new needs for you know the satisfaction of the market demand. For Chainlink's whales, this isn't exactly on the cards right now. Chainlink whale traders loosening their grip. A positive impact over the long-term, short-term bearish pressure, and link. Grayscale's 550 million GBTC unlock. Analysts question the price effects on Bitcoin. Grayscale's biggest single day shares unlocking of 6,246 Bitcoin is almost here. What impact will it have on Bitcoin's price? With Grayscale, Bitcoin Trust's biggest unlocking event scheduled to happen in the middle of July, many market analysts and traders are worried about the potential effects of this event on Bitcoin's price and the crypto market in general. However, crypto trading firm QCK Capital believes the unlocking will not pose any significant threat to the market balance. What is the GBTC unlock? Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is the largest traded crypto fund in the world, owned by leading crypto asset manager Grayscale Investments. The investment vehicle allows both individual and institutional investors to engage in Bitcoin trading without having direct exposure to the crypto asset. Accredited investors can buy shares of the fund directly and then sell them after a 6-month lockup on a secondary market under the ticker GBTC. The GBTC fund became very popular among investors because it was the only public market vehicle available for trading BTC and was considered the next best thing to a Bitcoin exchange traded fund, especially since the US regulators have yet to approve a product despite multiple applications. Due to the lack of alternatives, GBT shares are often traded at a premium to the value of Bitcoin on spot markets. However, the tables have turned in recent months and GBT shares have started trading at a significant discount, prompting Grayscale's largest buyer to stop buying more Bitcoin. While ETFs are yet to be available in the United States, other countries like Canada, Brazil, and Dubai already have exchange-traded funds for Bitcoin, giving investors an alternative to GBTC shares. Will the GBTC unlocking affect its price? A sizable portion of locked-up GBT shares is scheduled to be released this month, on July 18th. 6,240 BTC, worth over $550 million at its current price, which were locked for 6 months ago, will be made available to investors. Once unlocked, investors have the option to either liquidate their shares at the current market prices or hold on to them and sell at a later date. If they choose to sell, it could cause a downward pressure on Bitcoin as price as well as GBTC. Why would they sell? I think some of these people 6 months ago got in only, and now it's the bottom again. Be a bad time to sell, right? Wish you had sold earlier. They want to sell maybe 6 months from now. It doesn't make sense that they would want to sell now. I wouldn't sell, right? Several analysts, including those at JP Morgan, have predicted that investors will likely liquidate their shares considering a drastic change in sentiments regarding Bitcoin, including energy concerns for Elon Musk and China crackdown on mining. Unlock will have no significant impact. However, analysts at QCP Capital said in a recent report that the upcoming event will have very little impact. While this will be the biggest GPD share unlock in a single day this year, it's not the first such event by Grayscale. QCP noted that its report that most of the large institutional positions who have subscribed in kind before have already been unlocked earlier, and they have held off selling at the current discounted price. The upcoming unlocks are for institutional holders who subscribed directly to GBTC 6 months ago, and this batch consists of all the new Q1 21 positions, largely ARK's last tranche, QCP added. GBT shares started trading at a discount against spot after the last unlock event in Q1, which forced large holders to stop selling, perhaps waiting for GBT to start trading at a premium again. As a result, QCP analysts do not see the upcoming unlock will have significant impact on the market price of Bitcoin. I don't think so either. I really don't. Bitcoin crashes below 30K. It's funny, man. The news, they read one thing and they freak out, right? The BTC dumping. Dumping, right? Yeah. As my trades at 193, BTC's dumping. Who is this dude? BTC's dumping. So the 1 hour is pointing to the upside and it's dumping? Okay. You need a tutoring session and you need it fast, bro. That's not a dump. Those are 2 green candles in the 1 hour. I think he just comes on random streams and says that. Every month, 70, 18, everything dips anyway. You've been live for a while now and you don't even look tired, sir. You're awesome. Maddie, who knows? Seems odd. Those BTCs are already in the system, i.e. cold storage. Not really sure how it would affect anything. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're on hardware wallets. Like, people are just going to go, oh, there's my option to sell. I'm not going to sell now. BTC is not dumping. Like, that's a dumb... sorry. It's going to, dude. No, dude, I don't know who that dude is. Check MACD on the Bitcoin weekly. Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, you're a MACD trader, then you got played. The MACD will play you every single time. MACD's about to turn up on the weekly. The weekly looks beautiful. You need a tutoring session, bro. You don't know how to trade. I know it right now. You need a tutoring session. You need it fast. You need it fast, bro. You have no idea what you're talking about. I don't mean to be rude, but you're lost in the sauce, my boss. Anyway, why try to mess with someone that's already lost, right? I got to start learning that lesson, man. Like, when someone's off, they're off. Like, wasting time talking to them is just ruining your own time. Yeah, charge them extra, for sure, right? We will see, brother. Do you know who I am? MACD looks amazing on Bitcoin weekly. It's like the best I've ever seen it. Like, it can't look any better. I don't know what you're... I'd actually like to know if you actually know what you're talking about, dude. It's Jay-Z, bro. Anyway, we're going to keep... Yo, look at this freaking BTC trade pumping right now as it's... Look at this massive dump. Look at this massive dump right now. Oh my God, it's dumping. I've never seen such green dumps in my life. It's dumping. Wait. Oh yeah, it's dumping hard right now. Look at that. She's coming down. Oh, wait. She's coming down hard. Whoa. I think she's gonna... Oh no. Dude, I'm a noob and I can tell you it's starting to flip bullish. Yo, but don't get drunk with gains. They could crush us at any time. He's looking at TBDC, baby the shark. Going forward, my trade is now about $40 in profit towards my 99. Yo, let's do it, baby. You're going to get to 99. I'm going to get you to 99. I'm going to get you there, Mark. I'm going to get you there. MACD has never been as low as it is when it's touching on the weekly for the first time since the dump. It's screaming skyrocket. Market maker playing, y'all. This guy, man. Honestly, the market maker could be playing anyone. That's why we do trades every single day and we watch it closely. Watch, you'll be part of my channel soon, Jay-Z. I promise you I will convert you to a watcher. Because you'll go through the whole internet and you'll come back here. You'll go through the whole internet. You'll make it right back here to Crypto Lifers, bro. I promise you on that. I promise you on that. This guy is on the 1 minute chart, fully zoomed in, screaming price action when Doge moves. And honestly, we could get to 40K, 42K. I am not bullish until we break 42K. I'll be honest with everyone here. We're not celebrating a damn thing till we break this high here. I'll show you. Till we break this wick. Till we break through this wick here. As happy as I am, and as, you know, we're all excited here. Until we get to 42K and break it, nothing going down. I will tell you though, the 4 hour is high on the stochastic. And once the 1 hour hits tonight, we're gonna roll over tomorrow morning. I'm telling you that. So he's probably right. But I already said that at the beginning, right? Right back here to Lifers Island. Yeah, he'll come back. He'll make it back. Kraken stop shorts in the issue or whale? That's whack, man. When to take a long, brother. Yeah, so Jay-Z, I see us dumping tomorrow morning, though. Because this can only go on to what? 4, 7, 8 in the morning, and then we're going to dump, you know? BTC got to finish the head and shoulder on the weekly. This one here? This head and shoulder? I don't know. Do you know what hidden bullish divergence is? There's hidden bullish divergence. Look, swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. What do you say about that? What do you say about the hidden bullish divergence? And what do you say about this on the weekly? If I pull a Fibonacci sequence here from this low all the way to the high, let me clean it up here. They brought Bitcoin exactly. Look at this. They brought Bitcoin exactly to the golden pocket. The 618 and the 65 right here, the wick right there. That's the golden pocket. I mean, uncanny. I mean, one time hit right in there. It's just funny to me that they did that. Don't play his game, bro. Look at a bot that spouts random bearish glitches. Yeah, head and the shoulders. Yeah. Tony. Yee. All right, guys, we're out of here for the night. Giving away all the Jedi tricks. Yeah, you're right. He don't even know. Anyway, don't give them away. Like this, I tell you Zilliqua is going to pop. How do I know? Look, swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. I've been trading for 15 years, bro. RSI showing bearish trend. Volume decreasing every day. Yeah, but I showed you the Puell multiple. And I went over this. I actually went over this here. Look. I'll show you something. Okay, so the Binance strongest altcoins on the 1 hour are DCR, Super, XLM, and Dash. KuCoin strongest coins on the 1 hour right now are NIM, AP13, BLA, XTZ, and DMG. All right. But we went through so many coins, man, tonight. We did it. This was a crazy live stream, bro. Like, I went through so many freaking coins. It's insane. Wow, Tim, what an amazing graphic for the TikTok platform. Really pretty cool. Awesome. I've never been to TikTok, but hope to check out ASAP. Check out the TikTok, guys. Doing its thing. One thing I want to show you that's kind of important before I go. It's very important. It has reference to this dude with the low volume. Price action broke lower every time the rising wedge on the RSI did. Yep. I believe we're only going to get a pump till about 5 a.m. and then Bitcoin's coming down. I agree with him. That's what I said way before he even showed up, though. So I said Monday through Wednesday is looking red. Monday, Tuesday, and then it's going to be very bullish. I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to pump hard. Very, very hard. Very, very, very hard. Very, 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 very hard. Very hard. Extremely hard. Pump. Coming. It's going to be a big one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Looking for a chart I was looking at earlier today. This one right here. All right, look at this. This is from my buddy here. I don't want to... Look at this chart. Okay. When the Bollinger Bands squeeze close together and there's low volatility, there's a move coming for Bitcoin. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. All right. When the Bollinger Bands get squeezed and we have low volatility, a move is coming, man. You can see it. A move is coming. When the Bollinger Bands get squeezed and we have low volatility, a move is coming. So let me show you what I mean. Look, we got tight here, very low volatility, pump. We got tight here, very low volatility, dump. We got tight here, very low volatility. Something's happening. We're either going to bomb or dump. And then we got the grayscale coming in too, so it's definitely a sketchy time. It's in and out, right? It's in and out, right? You know what? Because of this, I'm gonna close that. Take $200 for the night. Call it a day. Up 215 now. I could just lock in 2% in profits and see where I go. I kind of like doing that sometimes. That's a guaranteed $200 if I lock in 2%, right? So you go here and you just lock in 2%. stop loss of 2%, not negative 2%, plus 2, and you hit save. So now you're up on the stop loss. You're not even down. I'm just teaching you how to manage risk too, guys, right? That way you can throw 10 grand and learn how to manage 10 grand. Once you know you can throw 10 grand in a trade and be very comfortable with it, things will start making sense, right? It does this warning crap a lot. I don't understand. It thinks you don't have enough in the trade, but you do. And so look, I'm going to keep the stop loss right there at 7371. We're at 7372. We're at 7392. Very, very probable I get kicked out. But if not, this trade could be very, very lucrative. But then I guarantee myself the 200. And I can go to sleep tonight. And regardless of what happens, I make the trade, right? So that's the idea, man. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. I really appreciate it on this Sunday night for the weekly candle close. We had a blast. I got to call it a night. I was supposed to edit something, and now I'm going to have to edit it. I'm going to have to wake up at 6 a.m. and edit now. So I'm out. I just set myself for a 6-hour sleep. When this pump happening tonight, I haven't seen over 600 move in the 1 hour. Yeah, if it's too quiet, that's when crap happens. I don't see us pumping anytime soon. It would not make sense. Would be a favor for people. ATM Smasher. Shout out to ATM Smasher, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Bonnie Rose, there's going to be a big money coming in the market tomorrow from the repo operations. 20 billion, I think. Yo, the repo market, too. I appreciate you. All right, guys. I'm going to run out of here for the night. I'm going to slow that music. I'm going to play you my awesome, track that I wrote. And, yeah. So maybe, Jay-Z, maybe you're into music. I'm a music dude. We don't have to argue over Bitcoin. We can love each other over anything. We can find love all the time. Humans are very combating minds, right? We're very combative. That's all we knew. We came from war. We're warring people. We came out of war. The angels were warring with the demons. Okay, so now this is the cool little thing that I do here. It's this drone shots that I've taken, and it's also a song that I wrote. So why not play it for you guys? Check it out. This is the end of the live stream, and then we'll bust on out of here.
I love every one of y'all. Gotta cherish every moment like it could be your last.
This is my life, this is how it looks. This is my story, take a page out my book. This is my family and these are my friends, tight-knit through the twists and the bends. This is my life, this is how it looks. This is my story, take a page out my book. This is my family and these are my friends, tight-knit through the twists and the bends. I would love the same way again, and I would die for all of my friends, and I would use my blood for a pen to write you a letter you see through my lens, and I can see the light in her eyes, the light of my daughter, the light of the sky. Never in darkness, we never be shy, forever be bright and forever we rise. Nothing you could say to me, nothing you could do to us. I'm the one that made these dreams, stuck in when they shoot at us. Bleeding out my wrist, had me running to the ER. Trying to save my life, I was born just to see scars. So every single moment is a blessing that I can't get back. Appreciate the seconds and the minutes as they turn to black. So light it up and blow it back, count it out and blow a stack. We in the here and now, to the past, we ain't going back. This is my life, this is how it looks. This is my story, take a page out my book. This is my family and these are my friends, tight-knit through the twist and the bends. This is my life, this is how it looks. This is my story, take a page out my book. This is my family and these are my friends, tight-knit through the twist and the bends. Our lives are just a flash in the pan, a leaf in the stream, a sprinkle of sand. At least we can dream, at least we can dance. What we leave for our seeds, we leave with the land. These are the days, these are the times. Let me be free, let me design. We all want the same, we all want the love. Nobody's alone, cause this life is a drug. What is all the hate for? What do we debate for? What you gonna wait for? Your dying day is coming, so what you coming late for? I'm coming like a racehorse, busting through the gate. Change my fate with my face forward. My life is a gift and I'ma give it till there's nothing left. Going till the sun is set, holding up one regret. Winning with the stunning bet, double down and win a rep. Keep my family living lavish till every last one is set. This is my life, this is how it looks. This is my story, take a page out my book. This is my family and these are my friends, tight-knit through the twist and the in the Benz. This is my life. This is how it looks. This is my story. Take a page out my book. This is my family, and these are my friends. Tight knit through the twist in the Benz.
I love you all.
I love you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And remember,
And remember,
life is a blessing.
this life is a blessing
And a gift.
and a gift. All right, y'all? Remember that. Oh, come on. Why did I do that? All right. This life is a blessing and a gift. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. I mean, this is the quickest you get to see me. I'll be back in 9 hours. It's like, bam, you know? And we're back. We're back again. And then we can, I think it's going to be a red day tomorrow. I'm just getting you guys ready. So don't, remember what I said. So when it happens, you're not like, oh my God, it's a red day. I'm like, well, you know, looks like we're going to get a little more and then that'll be it. See, it always goes, there's my buy. Stop loss 7-1. Wait. What happened there? I said a stop loss. So my stop loss got finished. I took 187 off the trade. 187. Look at that. Creepy. 187. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to this channel, then you're already doing the right thing. And remember, crypto is life. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. My wife is like, how did you live stream that long? She's like screaming at me upstairs. Get off the computer. Bro, this is my life, and I will keep doing it every single day until I'm gone. Crypto is life. I'll see you tomorrow. Be safe. Over and out. I love you all. Thank you for everything, guys. I wouldn't be here without y'all.